Hello! Hello, everyone! It is me, the Dr. Terrorwort. Hello. Greetings and welcome to you, brave citizens of our new world. I'm Toronto's greatest supervillain and evil genius, Dr. Terrorwort, the Starlayer 4.0. We're coming to you live. We're playing ourselves some more 7 Days to Die. We're going to jail! In the game. We're gonna... I found that there is a prison on the map in sort of like the bottom corner. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Oh God, did I close that tab? We have a closed tab? No, reopen closed tab. Buddy, reopen closed tab. Champ? No. Well, we'll have to find it again. It's fine. It takes like 2 seconds for me to like do another image search and be like, there it is. The official 7 Days to Die map, and there it is with all of its junk. And then it goes into here, and then we click on it, and it takes us to the little jobby here. Cool. All right. Yep. And actually, we'll know if it's the new one or not, judging by whether or not it tells us if a certain facility is new or not. Either way. So here's what we're looking at. Is it horny jail? Because I think we all need to do time. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Gib! How's it going? Bonk. Yeah. So, as per usual, this is our little mansion that we're living in right here, but at, like, the bottom-ish area of the wasteland next to the traders right here is a prison. There's also 2 military bases nearby that we could really check out if we want to. There is also, like, just north of the trader, there's like a weird area up here where there's like a strange cave I want to check out because I fell in, and then immediately nerd pulled out, and I think maybe I want to go back at some point. There's an oil factory over here. That could be cool. And then there's also this, which I'm pretty sure is just fully undeveloped space. Like, I think that's just something that the developers haven't put anything into yet. But I'd like to go check it out when we go check out the prison. Yeah. I feel you, Gib. Yeah, just surviving. And that's just it. Like, if that's all you're doing right now, if you're just getting through your days, even if it's shitty, if you're just hanging on, then do it, man. Like, that's what's up. It's one of the reasons why I like playing these kinds of games so much, and I know that some people find it's like a real bum out, but like post-apocalyptic games or survival games make me feel better because it's a considerably worse situation, honestly, than I'm actually in real life, and B, I have considerably more agency in the video game here to sort of like shape my reality a bit more, which I really like. Hey, Mr. Classic Magic, Epic was some guy. Hello, come on in. Phoenix, what's going on? Clownhorn, honk honk. Sorry, wrong stream. I know. I miss our friend. The suspicious tumbleweed. So yes. So a couple things have happened. One, I've built a cool runway for my gyrocopter between the last time that we played this on, I think it was Monday, and today. I've been getting better at flying the gyrocopter, just judging by how long it takes me to get from like my base to do the loop of the 5 different trading bases and then back to my base takes me almost no time now because the gyrocopter is both faster and it flies, so getting places is much easier. It just has a lot less HP and not as much carry capacity as the 4x4 truck, but more carry capacity than the bike. So I'm not even going to use the motorbike anymore. I'm just going to be flying around in this silly bullshit. It was like 20 plus day now. It hasn't gone golfing once. Yeah, he's taking the job seriously. Yeah, I built an aircraft, Epic. You can build gyrocopters in this, or jankrocopters as we've been calling them because they're fucking ridiculous. What's that sound? Flight of the Valkyries intensifies. Yeah. Also, I'm just starting here. It's very close after the blood moons because as I've said before, we got blood moons every night, and we got our first grenade guy last night. A grenade guy broke into the base. They have so much health. cruelly so much health. And it got through a lot, and I'm going to say a lot of our defenses. They broke through a considerable portion of like the spinning blades that are there that like nothing else has been able to get through except for the jumping guys that just like jump up out of it, but then the turrets just immediately take him down. The grenade dude got up past the whirring blades and then like looked at me, and you can see the big like flashing grenade on their chest that like if they touch you with their body or you strike them on their chest, they blow up. And my base is made of reinforced concrete. I do not know how much damage it can take. I don't know if they will be able to just blast right through my walls or if I'm going to get fucking destroyed. But as it ran up the stairs and got up to where I was, there's a set of 4 SMG turrets that I have that just like immediately cut him down. Just like blah, 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 and he like just got melted. So yeah, that's what's going on. I've put in some battery banks. I made these. I put some tier 6 batteries in here. I'm going to go looking for more at some point. This is all stuff I'm going to sell. I got a tier 5 chainsaw, tier 6 auger. I've maxed out a lot of the booklet sets here, because if you get all 7 of the books, then it gives you a bonus thing. But like the Art of Mining I've got here, so there's a 20% chance whenever my auger does damage to ore, so not clay or stone, but to ore, it just immediately one hit destroys it. And I gotta tell you, I'm already digging super fast. This does so much more for me. Like it like almost doubles or triples my mining speed when I'm picking up metal. But there's also now a small chance when I'm mining ore to get rare gems. So I got some diamonds. I got a schematic for a diamond. What is this? Yeah, like a diamond tipped blade mod, which reduces the durability loss by 40%, which is huge. But yeah, I haven't really tested these out because the tier 6 solar cells that you can buy are like 48,000 bucks in this game, and you can't make them. You can only buy them from the trading shops. So even with all of my increased like trading capability, that wasn't a thing. Oh, yeah, I upgraded my sleeping bag to a proper bed, and I've got this making me stacks of gunpowder now. So instead of just, you know, gunpowder being in stacks of 1,000, now they're in stacks of 1,000 up to 5. So that's 5,000 there, 2,000 there, and then I have some spare left over. And I've also been producing like lots of pistol rounds to keep refilling the turrets, and that does actually remind me that I'm probably going to, just down here, I put in like a special drawer which is like my bug out drawer. So like if I'm ever in a bad situation, I'll have like bullets and like a sleeping bag and other things, and then it's just like grab your gyrocopter and take off. Like that's the plan. Also, put in some bulletproof glass here and an extending drawbridge, which I don't need, but I made anyways because it's cool. So yeah, I got all this stuff to sell. I'm gonna grab some meds, just like some med packs, and then we're gonna go because I keep forgetting to bring meds with me every time we go places. I'll just take like 2. I'll be fine. And I'll store the metal that I just have in my pocket for repairing things and updating stuff. We've also got like tons of metal here, so we're really... It's like 2,500 ingots of both forged iron and forged steel, so like we're good in terms of a lot of our supplies. I don't need it, but I made it anyway because it's cool. Evil Incorporated. Gears. Metal ones, that's right. All these fancy workstations and then just a campfire on the table. Yeah, I moved it up off the floor because I thought it'd look a little more like a stove or an oven, because you can only make, like, 1 tier of cooking station in this game, and that's the campfire. Like, you can't make, like, an oven or a stove that cooks faster or something. Like, I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, when I flick this switch, it opens that up and drops the drawbridge, and this is basically our landing strip / takeoff strip. How much gas do I have? I got loads of gas. I'll be fine. I got food, water, meds, rockets, bullets, things to sell. Let's do this. All right. Now, of course, what am I doing? Yeah! The world of convenience, baby! Yeah! So about this direction, we pretty much want to go hard southwest. Yeah. There we go. So now I can look around without it teetering. But what's really cool is if I hold shift down while I'm riding, I go crazy fast. And it's like, the fuel economy is not great, but it doesn't fucking matter because I'm literally just going a straight line to wherever it is I'm going. Yeah, not even a clay oven. Yeah. So I was like, whatever. I guess they haven't put in like an oven. They just keep the campfire. So I guess I'll just do this. And like, there's no like updated version of like a forge either. So I was like, well, whatever. Now this is good for going long distances from A to B. If you're kind of roaming around for salvage and stuff, I would recommend a truck or a bike, just because you're on the ground and it's a lot of stopping and starting, and the bike's really good for that. The truck is good for that as well. The truck's got a lot of storage, so like I'm eventually, I think like probably between streams, I'm gonna be riding around just like looking for cars that I can strip down. I have a tier 6 impact driver now, so like I can strip down vehicles wicked fast. So yeah, and I'm just gonna be looking for like tier 6 batteries. Like that's gonna be my jam. I'm just gonna be looking for tier 6 batteries, maybe some engines. I don't know. But we'll see what's going on. Put the quick update on the back burner. Oh, you're the worst. Landing a helicopter in a bed of a truck. A+ multiplayer move. It doesn't work, unfortunately. Because like even if you jump on the back of the truck and then you drive, that person remains static and falls off. So it doesn't let you stay, which is unfortunate. But the bonus of the truck is it's got more health, does more damage when you ram into shit, and it's got more storage and can carry a second person. So like those are the big ups of having something like that. Oh, so good. Like, you just get to cover so much ground so quickly in the gyrocopter, and it's such janky, weird bullshit. I love it. And I've sort of been, like, figuring out the nuance of how to actually fly this fucking thing. Oh, shit. Okay, almost hit the mountains there. And there is the thing. Also, hey, Iceman! Thanks, buddy. This is 41 months. Currently on a 41-month streak. Thanks, man. Alright, so now we're going to cut the turbo so we're not coming in like super fast. Keep the nose up though, somewhat, so that we don't like just hard crash into the ground. And I'm gonna show you some of the pro strats with Doc here. As we're coming in. Oh god, there's a bird. I hate the birds so much. Now if you just hop out, no matter how fast you're going, if you just hop out, the vehicle immediately stops. Gotcha. Bitch! But yeah, if you hop out, like, doesn't matter how fast the vehicle's going, if you're, like, careening down the road, if you immediately jump off the gyrocopter, it just, like, cuts. Oh my god, go away. You jagoff. Sheesh. Birds are just like the ones from Birdemic. Yeah, they're exactly like Birdemic birds. It's ridiculous. Alright, so a couple things. I'm gonna need to do that, and then pick it up. Here we go. There you are, Tom Barry. How's it going?
Not bad. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I figured you were either busy or just taking some time. And both are okay. Now for this, same as we've been doing. We just go to this guy, and we go, I'm gonna sell you some bullshit. Because some of this is like tier 4 military vest, but like we've already got stuff that's like either similar or better. I don't need all the extra shotgun shells, or that, or that. I don't need the extra bullets here. The fake money doesn't do anything except to sell for slightly more. Oh, I gained a level also, because I gain XP for selling things. And yeah. Throw that away, because I don't need that shit. And now we've got all this. If you have headphones, Ton, you gotta put them on. There we go. All right. And then we just look down here. Auger schematic, I already got one. It's fine. Keep searching. Level 1 chainsaw. Oh, that's the one I sold him. All right. And then again, because I got that stuff, bam. Oh, Elrush is back. How's it going? Finally back. 15 months. Yeah. Let's see what he's got in his secret stash, because we upgraded that skill. Solar cell, but it's only tier 4, like only level 4. We want tier 6 ones, but then we wouldn't be able to afford it because we would need way more dukes for that. You can buy battery banks off them for like 600, but I also just like made my own. They're not terribly complicated to put together. And then there's the Forgetting Elixir, which lets you reset all your skill points. I might use this at some point because, like, what's the word I'm looking for? The sort of the robotics
No refunds.
turrets and stuff like that. Like, I
Fucker.
don't think that they're terribly useful. Can I interact with this thing through the bars? Eh. Can I get at that? No? Okay. Well, either way, I'm outie. Okay. Oh, yeah, we have to, like, move away from his base, set distance. All right. Where's our map? Well, in Colorado, I had to take off push start guns. I'm back on now. Yeah, that's cool. Do what you gotta do. All right, so we're at the traders. Prison's really close. It's pretty much, like, southwest of us. Like, it's not far. And then, yeah, you want to hit that space bar, which brings the nose up. And what's nice is if you're hitting the like turbo, if you're holding down shift while you're doing this, you can pretty much like fly straight up in this thing. It's not a big deal. And yeah, C puts the nose down, space puts the nose up. For some reason, like if you click the mouse, it'll let you, when you move your mouse side to side, it'll sort of tilt the thing side to side, but I don't really have a huge use for that, so I shut it off. 2 zones on the map. The Burnt Forest and the Wasteland both have like a fog that's on them. So this doubles as a sort of stealth vehicle, so to speak. All right, so let's bring her down. So that's the prison. That's the jail. We're gonna, oh, God. Whoop, there we go. And then we just hop out. And that puts that down for us. And we'll pick that up. What's up, dog? Bam. Bonk. 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 And then, I wouldn't recommend doing this when you're on multiplayer with other people, but I'm going to put my little escape vehicle out front here, just so that at any point in time, I can get the fuck out of Dodge. And because it's Blood Moons every night, I don't think we can fly away in this thing. I've never tried it, but I don't think it's possible. Excuse me. We brought lots of extra bullets, we brought meds, we brought rockets, and I'm also going to now put away my dukes, because I don't need them in my pocket. So this is the prison. I hear walking. Yellow. Yellow. Oh, there's dudes in there. Cool. It's a metal door with wood on it, so we'll go. Oh, gotta refill this. I'm gonna do that, and we'll just round. There we go. It's 3 shots instead of 2. Oh, hey, you guys. Sorry, dog. Spooky zombie dog. What do we got here? Oh, a Press Boy cap mod. Why not? I'll get paid for it. I don't care. But yeah, tier 6 impact driver. Boom. Pick that up. Just grab it. Why not? Oh yeah. I got all reliable still here. I'm looking now in the game. I think I have it back at my base, but I should be switching this to like a knife because I don't use really knives anymore for anything. Or rather, I don't. There's nothing that I could use the axe for that I'm not using literally anything else for. So I was like, whatever. And I just melt through these doors now. Even through the wood parts where I'm not supposed to be doing a lot of damage. I just go right through them. Like they're nothing. And these are guard towers, by the looks of them. Sounds like there's somebody on the other side. Yellow. Hello? Oh, you fell off? Oh, let me get that for you. Here you go. Sorry. Okay, so it's got the walls. Whoa, there's a big zombie. Whoa, hey, buddy. Hey, come on, settle down. Yeah, these guys are like super zombies. They're very strong and dangerous. And oh, there's a safe there. I can't believe I missed that. I mean, this place got like lights and stuff built into it. I'm actually quite curious if this wouldn't be like a cool, again, like a cool place to move into. Like maybe this would make a neat base, right? It's got a lot of doors on it, which is nice. Which of course I'd have to replace with my own doors. But still, it's very cool. I like the stairs, and it's all of this is reinforced concrete. So, like, the amount of upgrade work that would need to be done is relatively minimal. There's like it's double wide cobblestone walls all the way around in a nice beautiful square. Ugh, love it. All I'd say is that you got to take these fences down and then some other stuff. Though, as much as this area looks really sweet for like a big fucking garden, right? Like this is what this feels like. It'd be really good for a huge garden. I don't know that you could put a huge garden out here because like different kinds of food grow differently in different biomes. So if I brought all of my cool food out here, like certain foods grow better in the desert, certain foods grow better in the snow. Almost all of them grow well in the forest zone, which is where my house currently is. Yeah, and there's the vault here. Which, now that I got the Metal Biter mod on the auger, just melts right through. Bingo. Hey, bullets modification. I've actually been looking for a retracting stock mod to potentially put on the machine gun, maybe. Really? This doesn't, I can't put that in there? Okay, well, what about on you? Would this, no? Really? Wow. Huh. Okay, well. Thump. And again, the frag rockets on this thing do a lot of damage to the enemies, but almost no damage against, like, buildings, as we've seen. So it's actually quite interesting in that regard. Now, I know what you're saying. Using power tools, you're generating heat. You're gonna attract zombies. I don't care. It's not a concern to me. Let's turn more slight veer. Hey, Vince, how's it going? Sounds a character for the glorious leader, though. Yeah, well, you know me. But yeah, like, this looks like a good base, you know? Like, I haven't seen the inside, but so far, like, its general outward structure is actually quite fanciful. This is pretty nice. This is a pretty good-looking place. Give a little kiss. I don't know what that was. Don't judge me. Okay, so then this just goes into there. All right. Well, who's our grumbly, gross friend who I'm hearing up here? Oh, hello. Oh, I gotta reload. Oh, because I opened up the mod slot on it, so it like empties the ammunition. There you go. 3 bullets in. Sure, I'll take this apart. Why not? Bonk. Aaron Grain Game Rubs moment. Yeah. Honestly, it is. Oh, yeah. I also wrapped up, like, all 7 of the books you need for machine gunning, which, A, means I can now craft the, like, ammo drum mod, which is really good. But it also means that every time I kill a dude, my speed increases by 20% for 20 seconds. Which, I don't know why that needed to be a thing, but it is. So now, every time I shoot a dude and I kill him, I'm like super fast for a little bit. Noom. Okay, so I just hop down here. And I probably shouldn't be there, but that's fine. I'm clearing out all the doors so that I have like a means of exit should I need one. I know that means that other zombies can get to me, but that doesn't super concern me. So this is good, like, this building right here, because again, like, even if you cleared out all this fence, right? Like, imagine with me. Imagine you are here. I'll get a hydrate. Delicious. Imagine that you are here. Right? You replace this front gate thing with, like, a proper door. Maybe some guard spots next to it. But really, you have, like, this, like, metal grating at the top. You got the guard towers made out of already reinforced concrete. You've got 2 double doors here, which you can install, like, metal double doors, powered or not, your choice, to come into this area. See? Look at this. Now, what you would do if you wanted is you could hollow these out. Like, you could take out these beds and the toilets, and maybe some of these, like, small inner walls, but this gives you, like, a first floor area, or you can leave the walls in if everybody wants to have, like, a own little bedroom. They can have, like, a drawer, like one of those steel drawers on the walls, that they can keep all their personal effects in, and then, boom, you got a second level you run up to, and once again, you can either leave these as rooms or clear out those walls, upgrade the ceiling, and, you're good. Add powered doors to taste. Yeah, like and this could be like your crafting space up here on the second level, right? Minimum access, relatively, with whatever's going on. I love it. Delish. Like, this is a good base. Like, it's a good... Like, do you have any idea how much time it takes to produce the concrete required to make this? Like, all the clay and stone required to make the double-wide concrete walls, all the stone made to make the concrete dust in a forge, and then to mix that with the sand in a thing, and then to mix that with everything else to make all this shit. Like, it would take forever. Uninterrupted and unobstructed, this would take for goddamn ever. And so, seeing it, I'm just like, look, this is nice. You just walk in here, move into this place, easy peasy lemon squeezy. What do we got? Dirty water? Okay, alright. Those are 7,000 strong steel walls, though. That is as strong as a steel block. Like, all the way upgraded, like, upgrade this to steel, that is a steel block's worth of shit. And because of this, like, the mods and upgrades I've put on a max tier auger, I'm, like, melting through these like they're made of butter. Alright, so, does this place potentially offer anything else for us? Alright, so let's get rid of those washing machines. Now let's, what's over here? This is bathroom. Okay. Sink. Sure. And toilet. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. Switch over to here. Ah, here we are. I was like, I guess there's 2 safes and a bag of guns and some other, and another safe on the floor. So, good. I was worried that there was going to be nothing in this base. I was a little concernicus that we were gonna find no things in this whole facility, but we did. We found some stuff. Good. Good. All right. So first, let's check the bag. All right. So we gotta take these bad boys off. Because, hey, guess what? We got ourselves a tier 6. I'm gonna get that in primo condition. Gun! Tier 6, baby! Yeah! Yes! Yes, queen. Yes, queen slay. All right, how many bullets does this one hold now? Hup. Chuck. 123 bullets. Lucky 123. Oh, I love it. Oh, yeah. Well, because here's the thing, Ailris, it's day 75, and I am at level 85. Keeping that tradition of being at least 10 levels ahead of all my shit. I'm also gonna just quickly, like, repair everything that can be repaired. All my armor. I'm wearing tier 6 full metal armor. This is all iron. All this stuff I'm wearing right now is full iron gear. Doesn't need to be anything better than that. But yeah, that was a rare machine gun in just a bag. You know what we didn't get? Any of that shit from the fucking prison on Monday. Or not the prison, the gun factory. We did a gun factory on Monday, and it did not have the same amount of stuff. Like, at all. And yeah, that's a good little office. We got a lot of TVs in here that don't do anything, but still. Even at 5,000 health, it's just faster to go through it with the auger. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, baby. God, it harkens me back to the days of Rust, where I used to play, you know, Rust was one of the, not the first, but like one of the first popularized sort of like survival games that had zombies to start, but then they just took them out because they felt like zombies were overdone, and decided to put a bunch of other shit in it, which is fair. But it was just like, if you killed a guy and you looked at their inventory and it's like, oh, they got a really nice machine gun. Like, they got a nice machine gun, tier 6 auger with all these upgrades on it. Like, holy shit. Like, they used it to dig into your base and then you kill them and they have that and they drop it. And you have two options. One, you can just take it and it's yours now. Or two, you can be an asshole. You can scrap it and throw them away. So I'm not gonna lie, this is a fantastic building to move into. Bit of a letdown on the actual content of said building. I was expecting there to be a basement and perhaps some cool stuff, but not everything is the mansion that was on the hill that had the fucking secret Resident Evil lab. There we go. I'm just gonna drill my way out. Fuck this place. All right. And away we go. Noom, into the skies. And the skies of tomorrow. Let's turn a little bit. There we go. Easy peasy. Look at this. Huh? Bring the nose up a little bit. I'm losing altitude. Where does my cat keep finding these toy mice? Are they sure they're toy mice, Ailris? I'll double check on that one. Alright, so let's start bringing her in. Start coming down for a landing. Because this is about where I want it to be. The banking on this thing is actually not that bad either. I'm actually quite impressed with, like, the handling. Excuse me. That's actually not the worst direction for it to be facing, but I can do better. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's right. It has stuff in itself. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say fuck it. If I need to make a bail, if I need to bail out later, I can. This is unlocked and goes just. Oh, there is a ladder. Okay, there is a ladder there. Cool. But yeah, so here's what happened. I come into this building, and I'm like, oh, hey, there's a working stiff box and some concrete. Love that. Bonk. And then the floor gave way, and I fell into what was a tropical underground cave, somewhat similar to, say, Ark. Give me a little spook. Somebody sounds close by. Oh, hello. Alright. Yeah, it's like a cool tropical cave down there. I want to check that out. So I was like, I want to see what's going on in this cool tropical cave. Let's see what's cool down there. Maybe go find something fun. So I'm just gonna literally just empty my inventory into the helicopter because I can right now. And if I find doubles of stuff, then bully for me. But yeah, so now I can actually give myself like a controlled descent into here. And that place will collapse, I guess. But yeah, I can give myself sort of like a controlled descent into what is like a weird cave and... Oh god, I can hear zombies from like almost every direction, but I can't... Ah, there's one. Water's weird in this. That there isn't swimming, but there also sort of is. It's kind of like... It needs to sort of make up its mind. But yeah, that thing comes into here. I've had a big cave-in on me. And I'll show you where that is when we get back to the base. Which I might need to start doing soon. Oh, but there's mushrooms in here. Oh, and a yucca plant. And there's some aloe vera. Cool. Like, we have all this at home. The aloe vera at home is just like a dead plant. We have aloe at home. But yeah, water's weird. It operates on sort of the same voxel physics as dirt. So, like, if I've dug up water in a spot, it, like, disappears, or sometimes it reappears, or if I put a box in and then remove it, it's, like, there and then it's gone. It's kind of strange. Oh, you're a runner, huh? Ooh, look at you. That's Speedy Gonzalez here. Not as fast as your friend, though. Alright. There's a shotgun messiah, food, ammo, and a trunk. And a couple of beds. I gotta repair it to pick it up first. Better idea. I'll just bonk it. Fuck him. Fuck these guys. It wasn't until you dashed his ambitious with your bullets. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Let's see. Oh, okay. There's like some stuff. Yeah. Fortifying grip mod. Sure. Like, this is an interesting place, maybe, to call home. I mean, again, like, under normal zombie circumstances, yeah, this could be a base. Easy. They'd never find you. Because there's, like, the one, like, hole that you've got here. If you patch the other hole up, then you got, like, a pretty dope cave that you can live in, right? And then your exit is, like, this well that you've got here. Like, that's cool. But downside is the zombies will just, like, know you're down there. At least on Blood Moons every night, they will know you're down there, and they will start digging straight down to you. And the rubble kind of ground that this is, not good. So we're gonna start heading back to base, because it's getting late. And we gotta be ready for when the zombos come. Alright, pull up. Pull up. Oof. Come on. Up we go. Up and away, Webb. There we go. Alright, so we're heading back to base. If you have an island house, the zombies can dig out the bottom and collapse it. Yeah. Can zombies swim in this game? Are there lake houses? Well, that's the thing. Like, the lake houses, I don't think there are. At least not on the like, Navazgane sort of map that comes with the game. But they will just dig to you. So if you're doing Blood Moons every night like I am, if there isn't, like, a path for them to get to you, they will start to destroy everything between you and them. And they will eventually reach you. So, like, even if you dig straight down, way, way deep down to the very bottom of the map, however hundreds of blocks down that is, I don't actually know, and then you get there, and then you build a base down there with, like, a stairway that goes all the way up or something. Like, you have some, like, tunnel that goes straight down to where you are. The zombies will spawn on the surface and then start digging down to you. And they might not reach you, you know, for one night, but eventually they will, and they'll start crashing in through your roof, right? Like, you need to give them a path to you that's filled with traps and stuff. So you gotta be smart about it. So it's like, if you do dig down, don't dig down and then dig forward, because then they're just gonna dig down straight on top of you. Build your base around that, like, point of ingress, that stairwell that comes down to you, and then fill that full of traps and stuff. And yeah, they don't seem like bio-zombies. And here, I'm gonna quickly pause so that I can take a sip and stretch. Love it. And I got my Fallout t-shirt on today. There we go. Got Vault Boy. Control of battlefield, very Sun Tzu. Yeah, it's like you need to give them a point to get to you. You need to make sure that they will come at you from a specific direction, and then you fill that area with defenses. Yeah, all my years of playing tower defense has trained me for this. Exactly. Like, it's one of the reasons I really like this game, is I like survival games and crafting games, and I like zombie games, and I love a good holdout. And this is a game that's like, yeah, we'll give you all the resources you need, and basically a big holdout every night. And things will get crazy so fast. Alright, I can't see the ground, so I'm going to start descending a little bit until I start seeing the ground, which may come up at me quickly and without warning. I do not know. Whoop, yep, there it is. Oh, don't hit the trees. Oh, good. We're okay. There we go. Oh, hi there. Are we attempting the Jankocopter again? Yeah, the Jankrocopter. So I know the house is over there, but that's fine. Because I want to show you guys, like, the big cave-in, and then we'll quickly run back to the base. The cave-in is not far from where I was. I know, it was just across a little street over here, next to a house that I originally started in. Here we go. There's the house. So then it should be... There it is. Hup. There we go. And then I'm going to... Yeah, the interaction thing starts to get weird after a while. So yeah, I dug down, and this is a huge metal mine. It still is, honestly. These were the support pillars that I was building, and then I had to nerd pull my way out because the roof started to collapse, and then it chain reactioned and just destroyed this whole thing as it just all caved in. It didn't kill me. It didn't even hurt me, because some of the perks I have for mining, like, vastly reduces the damage you take from cave-ins. Yeah, this is a big fucking hole. But, like, again, with all the new perks and upgrades I've got for mining, using this auger, I was just, like, just flying. I was going so fast through all this metal. I was just blasting through it, just through the metal, and I was getting, like, diamonds and all kinds of cool shit. And sometimes when I'd, like, every tick of damage it would do, and it does them, like, super fast, every tick of damage that it did was, like, a 20% chance that it would just immediately give me the whole, like, piece of ore and then move me on to the next voxel. And I was like, oh, so I was like, brrr, and I was going through it. And the fact that your blade's hitting the trees and not cause a fiery explosion upsets me. I mean, I imagine that they definitely had a discussion about that it was like, do we want to have full, you know, immersive physics for flying a gyrocopter? And someone went, is it fun though when that happens? And then someone went, no, it's not. It's actually really shitty and sort of annoying. They're like, yeah, then no, we're not going to do that. All right, we got to bring it in. We got an hour and a half in-game time, so a good couple minutes. I'm gonna kill the turbo because we're gonna want to come in, you know, not as hot as I typically am, because we're not just... Oh, uh-oh. Game. Sweetie Bean, hello. Game. Really? Come on, baby. You can do it. Get through for old Dad. I'll do a stretch. Yep. Ugh. Yeah, alright. Hang on while Windows reports the problem to Microsoft. You really don't need to do that. But okay. It crashed. Now, this does not terribly... Yeah, sadtrombone.exe. I hope the game... I mean, because it kind of saves periodically as you play, because it doesn't allow you to sort of, like, save scum whenever bad things happen. So let's see how far back my save file goes. We'll see. We'll see how far back it goes. There we go. Now, once again, 24-hour cycle is 60 minutes, so it's an hour per day. And the XP multiplier is only at 100%. The block damage, AI block damage, all that stuff, loot abundance, like none of this has been adjusted. The only thing that's been adjusted has been this, which is blood moons every night. Blood moon range set to 0, frequency set to 1. Yeah. So I was on a call with old friends I haven't talked with in what feels like years. It could be at this point. We don't know. No one knows. And yeah, Balthus, if you don't put a space after your period, or if you try to put in an actual link to the chat will delete your comment. Yeah, like when you put in .exe, like that, the game is like, we're not gonna let you do that, because that's not a real thing. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm right here. Oh, cool. So it picked me up right here. It picked me up right here. So this is perfectly fine. Yeah. So we were just showing off that business. Now this is without turbo, taking off is kind of hard because you stall a little bit as you go, but like the second you hit shift and kick that turbo on, like you fly in this. You'll see like it's kind of going back and forth, because if I turn this way, then it's like it teeters in that direction, but like it doesn't need to. That doesn't do anything. So I don't know why it's there. All right, let's. Okay, we got the runway. Pretending for a moment that the ground is made of lava. Let's bring it around. Okay, we're coming in. We're coming in. And it's good. We do kind of have to bail out like a little bit in order to survive our intake. So, okay, so our shit is still too full. That's fine. We can drive it in manually. No. There we go. And then click. We shut that, and it brings up our drawbridge. Yeah. Drawbridge, really not intended for this, but it's super fun to have it anyway. It does make me very happy. And I realized if I put it on the roof of the building, if I put it so that it goes out, I would still need to like build on an angle out a number of squares, because it covers a 5 square thing, but there does need to be an object on the other side for the bridge to touch. The bridge just can't extend out to nothing. Is it possible to make a hovering airbase? No. Epic was some guy. It is not. This game does obey some physics laws. It does obey some laws of physics. You do need to some extent, you know, get yourself to a point of survival. Like, it doesn't just let you do whatever and run around and, like, it's not Minecraft, right? Yeah, these are used for cadavers. If you find, like, morgues and stuff like that in the game, like, these are definitely used for that sort of thing. So I can certainly see where that came from. No, wait, I don't want, yeah. Useless glass. Beans. Alright, well, let's go here, dump all that stuff in. Let's go here, dump all that stuff in. We got more machine gun parts now than I know what to do with, which is honestly a good problem to have. Let's go to this drawer where we put all of our mods. Do we have room for more iron crossbow bolts? Sure. Alright, so the prison was a lot smaller than expected, but that's fine. The aloe can be used to craft, like, aloe cream, which is nice. I don't need the food. And I'll just eat the sandwich. I don't even care. The shotgun shells. Oh, I put my stone away by accident. Whoops. Shotgun shells that I've got spares, I don't really need, so I sell them. The bullets I'm hanging on to because I need to refill all this stuff. And I can't remember, I think it was Colin requested, or they rather told me that it would be a good idea to, like, put a wall here. It was either Balthus or it was somebody who was like, you should put a wall there. That's a scary place. All right, here they come. That's the music cue. Oh, and you can hear their little shuffling feet downstairs. As they're getting their boots on my carpet. I took the other two spinny blades out because they weren't really doing much. But boy, hear them come up. And when the dogs die right there, I can sort of sneak down, harvest for bones and leather, because bones are kind of hard to get your hands on, depending.
Apologies, I have returned. Did you manage to get this hydrate that came up 2 minutes ago?
Oh, that letter? No, I didn't get it, but I got it now. Thank you for letting me know. Explains lack of pun outright. Yeah. Yeah, the game died. The game sort of, like, shit the bed a little bit. It crashed. But that's fine because like, we lost like 2 seconds worth of time. I'm totally okay with that. The game does not let you save scum. So we've got that. Oh yeah, let's. Oh geez, no, don't do that. We need to go into the inventory. We gotta pick up the last of the stuff, and then we gotta pick up the gyrocopter because we gotta put the gyrocopter facing out. In the event that we need to leave, we can, like, close this, and as they're trashing, like, the walls and the door and stuff, we can go here, grab our bug out stuff in our sleeping bag, get on here, and then flee out the building. It'll be really great. Okay, so yes, good. And then the medical drawer takes the moldy bread because we use that to make antibiotics. The brass, we can just toss that. Nope, we want to put it in there. And the weapon parts we'll put here, but these two modifications we don't need in the strictest sense, so we'll put them elsewhere. There we go. Put away our gunpowder. Is it done? No. It takes like 30 minutes per stack of gunpowder. It takes quite some time. Concrete takes for goddamn ever to make, but I'm glad that we're doing it because I want to upgrade the ground floor to, like, reinforced concrete and then to steel. I want, like, the whole bottom level of this building to be, like, hard steel so that any more bomb guys run in here, they won't be able to just, like, topple my building by doing a body flop against one of the things there. And this is also a good place for me to store just, like, whatever I want to sell. I just put it here. So that whenever I, like, hop in my plane to take off, then I do that. Boom. There we go. You guys haven't even seen. I, like, upgraded the whole bottom level to concrete now. And then upgrading that to reinforced concrete, so it cost me more concrete. But such is life. Oh, I gotta grab steel so I can stay on top of repairing shit. Oh, fuck. I always gotta have steel bars in my inventory, and yeah, that's like a level 6 knife. I'll grab that. I'll see if it's good. Yep, gotta upgrade. So I have discovered that if you're close to, like, if you catch it just before it reaches 1,000, it'll upgrade it back to full health for 4 steel bars instead of 5. Because I'm not necessarily sure how the game does calculations, but if it does it that way, that's fucking great. Yeah, let's repair that. Let's modify the tempered blade, the fireman's axe, and the economic grip might be good. Stamina usage, weapon handling. sounds good. Not that I'd need it for these, but whatever. So this works. Block damage and lowers degradation by 25%. All right. Now the Fireman's Axe mod doesn't work for it. I don't know if there's any modifications that are good for hunting knives. I don't know if those exist. But let's go chick. There we go. There we go. It is much slower. So that gave us 23 bones out of that guy. And then with Old Reliable, how many bones do we get with Old Reliable, huh? 17. All right, so we do get more bones with the knife. The knife does give us more bones, and we need those bones to make glue, and we need glue to make duct tape, and duct tape's used for everything in its mum. Also, those yellow bags that drop down there, they stay for like a really long time, so I don't have to worry about them disappearing on me. Like, they stay for like days. It's totally fine. But now, if those blades aren't here, I can sneak down here and harvest these dog bodies, because those do disappear very quickly if I don't get down here, and if I'm not quick about it, right? I'm really close to that big spinning blade. I gotta be so careful. There we go. All right. Let's get back to repair mode. Tink. Good. And also Tink. Yeah, most of the dogs that die, they slide down, and I can't harvest them down there. Knife to meet you. Got a couple things in the trap room. At a raised section with a comfy chair. Small fridge for drinks, place for glasses and such, and a repaired stereo to play music while you watch. Yeah. I mean, I've got all that here. Where I just kind of sit here, sip my drinks, listen to music at night while I watch this give me good data. But yeah, like, the 4-bladed traps kill 90% of everything that comes through here. With the exception being the little jumpy dudes that jump in here. But really, like, one of these gun turrets would deal with that. And it's taken me to day 75 before the grenade zombies show up. One showed up last night. I don't know if one's going to show up tonight. We'll see. A rain of blades. Yeah, the thing is that not only are they a bunch of blades, but they're not technically in the zombies' way, so the zombies will typically not try to attack them. 2, I have access to repair all the blades as they take damage, so they can fight off an infinite number of zombies. As long as I've got steel bars, I can just keep fixing them. It's fine. And it's like the repair material is something that I can just find almost infinitely. Like steel bars I can make with reckless abandon. And yes, Colin, we finished the hangar bay. But yeah, like at any point in time, I can just fix these. It's whatever. I can reach them all. I can fix them. So like 100% of enemies that come up here get chewed the hell up, with the exception of the jumpy boys. And the jumpy boys, as they're running up to get to this wall to then turn the corner to come up this way, like they can't just run the gauntlet, right? And also all the blades are spinning around the top half of their bodies, so like it's a lot of headshots when they get within range of the blades in the first place. So they're taking a lot of headshot damage. And then when they get here, they can technically squeeze in between these two blades, so they try to get through there without attacking the actual traps themselves, and they just take so much damage from all of this, like, this gauntlet getting in here that they just can't get through. So, like, this has worked out really well. The only way I would adjust this is have that area, instead of being the first floor, have it be the basement. And have the whole of the outside of the building be a big trench with many doors to get in to where this area is, so that they can fall down into the trench. Don't put any traps down there. You don't have to. It's a waste of resources. And then just have, like, the one area to get back up into the house be this single, like, stairwell, and then have, like, the end of the stairwell continue up like this, and instead of it, you know, going off side to side, have it just go up to a wall that then has, like, guns on it or something, if you really wanted to. So whatever. Yeah, it's just these huge machines just grinding these guys to pieces. Now the bomb dude did get up and make it through this. Bomb guys are very, very, very strong. So if I wanted to keep the bomb guys down there, then I might want to consider, you guessed it, getting maybe those wire traps in here, like those electrical taser things, right? The electric fence traps. So that the 2 wires would be going through this area, so any of the zombies that try to run up will immediately get electrocuted and then get, like, chewed up by the blades because they're standing in, like, the fucking danger zone down there. And yeah, look at all these bags. Like I used to say, with blood moons every night, not only am I getting half the XP from all these kills, and I'm just standing here, but also, I get all this treasure. Like, the sun comes up at 4 a.m., the zombies stop coming in, the traps turn themselves off because it's hooked up with this motion sensor. I just hop down, grab all that treasure, sell all the good stuff for a ton of dukes, and then use that money to, like, buy myself stuff that I don't care to make. Like, I bought a couple hundred duct tape and glue off of the different traders. Like, easy. It took, like, nothing to do that. And yeah, sometimes you hear the guns go off on the roof because there's birds that try to get in through the roof, and I've set up, like, the anti-air turret up on the ceiling. So occasionally they'll just pick off whatever vultures try to approach the building. It works. It's fine. It's fine. I'm actually happier I took out those 2 spinny blade traps because it lets me get down to the dogs that make it to that little area, like that little area right here, for me to gather bones from them because I have been short on bones. At least I was for a little bit, and then I realized I could just buy duct tape and glue without having to make it from bones and dirty water. And I was like, oh, fuck this. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I have 7 points, and I don't know what to do with them. I've never tried treasure hunting. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll try treasure hunting. Because we've still got the rest of the stream left, and we've already done, like, both the cave and the prison. Those were very small things to check out. I brought my perception up to 7, so I could potentially... But this needs to be at 10. Oh no, I brought my strength up to 7 so that I could put Miner 69er and Motherload both at max. I could get more, like, food. Is there one for chemistry? I don't even have to look. I don't even have to look. Doesn't mean anything. Every now and then I just gotta check, make sure that these are still in working order. That one almost broke. Okay, cool. And then I'll go back into reading. Is there one for chemistry? Is it under agility? Where do I get better chemistry rates? Putting points into heavy armor might be good. Yep. Oh, shit, there he is. Oh, but he didn't make it. So there was a big grenade guy. You saw him briefly. He got up this far, and then the blades ripped him to shreds. I think he also got shot in the back of the head a bunch because these guns, if the character is really tall and standing in that spot right there, the guns will sometimes fire on them. So I think because he's like a super big guy, ran right up here and just like got, not only was he being like stun locked by the blades, but then getting shot in the back of the head repeatedly. But yeah, there was one grenade man. He's been dealt with now. I don't know if they're going to send me another one before oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. Big grenade guy. He's coming up. He's dead. You gonna explode? Gonna explode? No? Okay. No! Stay down there. Bad zombies. Gotta find the other evil genius shoving grenades and zombies. No, they're wearing a grenade bandolier, but they have on their chest like a pressure detonator. So like, yeah, it could be intentionally someone set that shit up, and we gotta look into that. But it could also just be like some other rando crap that's not related. Because we did find the mansion, and we found the secret lab underneath it, potentially the place where all of these zombies have come from. But we don't know. There's not really an endgame to this. Oh, see, there's that guy. He's... Oh, no, he's up. Ah! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. A lot more radioactive zombies have been coming up, but all that means for me is, like, more XP that I gain. I just get more XP now. That's enough out of you. That's enough out of you, huh? For a while, I wasn't getting any of, like, the spitter zombies, but then, like, a running version of them started spawning now. The ones with, like, the glowing orange eyes started showing up, so they got, like, more HP and they move faster, which you really can't tell because it's a blood moon anyway. But they started showing up again, and they don't even get a chance to spit at me. They run up and then get mulched by the system here. Like, love to see it. We got 1 more hour to go. 45-ish minutes in game. When it hits 4 a.m., we're gonna be doing well. Blah. Yeah, the jumper guys always manage to get up here, but then they get like just brutalized by all the automated weaponry. Oh, the dog jumped up and got a little taste in. Okay. Whoop. Additionally, if I'm standing right here, then the like zombies won't attempt to round the corner, especially the jumping kind. They'll get like right up to that little spot right next to where I'm standing, and they'll try to attack me from there, but they are getting slashed, as you can see. Like, they'll stop here and try to attack me, but they're getting like stun locked and slashed by this blade trap, and oh no, you gotta hit it. Here you go. Good jump. Make your mama proud. Oh! Ugh! He got a good spit on me. He got a spit on me. All right. I am bleeding, but that's okay because we brought a med kit. Bonk. Done. Got it. Love it. Love to see it. I gotta make more of these. I gotta make more med kits. What do I need to make med kits? Let's look that up. First aid kit, gotta be made at a chemistry station. Requires sewing, a bandage, grain alcohol, and blood bags. Can I make blood bags? No. Grain alcohol can be made with murky water and cornmeal. Interesting. Oh, I thought that was another grenade man. It was just a spitty zombie.
It's a zombie with a lot of spittle. Oh, ow, fuck. Bleeds.
Yeah, it's not as fast as using Old Reliable, but it does give me more materials, so can't complain about that. Sir? Sir? I'm trying to gather from the dogs, thank you. Okay, it is technically morning. Oh, shit. Yeah, there's another grenade guy. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we made it. We made it to another day, day 76. Oh, there's just a first aid kit right there. Boom. All right, so I can, like, use up a lot of the stuff. To make the bandages, though, I wonder what I need to do to make the bandages. I'm literally just, like, gobbling this stuff up here. But there is a... There's a dog. And yeah, we're getting a little animal fat from them on occasion. God damn it. This is why I want to, like, turn this whole floor into just steel, because the zombies like to sort of take time to, as they're running into the base, like, attack the areas around the doors on occasion. They get all fucking moody. And there's no reason to attack those walls. Like, there's no way to get up to me from here, but they do it anyway, because fuck me, I guess. But here we is. And there's lots of cool stuff to sell here. So, let's, Hey! I already have one of those, but good to have another. Why not? Right? Okay, so this is like my typical routine now. Is I just like, okay, yeah, I want to sell that, and oh, trigger group full auto mod schematic. I didn't have that before. That's nice that I have it now. I can sell that. That will be sold. And that will be sold. This will not be sold, but I'm going to put it down here, my stone axe. I will put that, old reliable, down next to the rest of the stuff in my bug out bag. Just in case. Don't need beer. I don't even sell beer. I don't even care for it. That I can get rid of. Yeah, the rest I think I will keep, with the exception of these shotgun shells. Dope. Yeah, I opened the hangar door. Don't worry, we're going to be using it again in a hot minute. Good, we'll put that away. Good, we'll put that away. Bingo, we got those. Those are our extras. And then medicine. Boop. There we go. All right, so we need blood bag, grain alcohol, but then those bandages. Those bandages in order to make the first aid kits, right? First aid kit requires a bandage. Oh, and sewing kits. Can I make sewing kits? No, those need to be found. Bandages. Just takes cloth. It's literally just cloth. Make that into bandages. Okay. So then, how many could we potentially make? Because we have a lot of blood, a lot of grain alcohol, and I've got a lot of sewing kits. And I think that would be nicer.
A full check.
Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, we got a doctor's
Full
appointment.
check.
Okay. Ah. Thank you, everybody. Keep me limber. We're killing all these friggin' zombies. I may want to, because of those big zombies with the grenades on them, you know what they got? Body armor. So I might want to switch those turrets to armor-piercing rounds, which might be a little bit of a waste, only because of the fact that most of the dudes that get up through that area are the jumpy zombies, right? So, gotta look into that. And the first aid kit heals you for, like, everything, doesn't it? Yeah, stops bleedings, heals wounds, increases abrasion, healing speed, suture lacerations. It pretty much does it all. Except for infections. So, if I was like... Let's make 40 bandages. Only need the one stack of cloth for it. Let's make 40 of those. Boop. It's gonna take a hot minute, though they're pretty fast to go. Whap. And you go here. No, wait, you go here. Whap. The arrows could go into that one, and then this goes into brass. Still haven't found a schematic for making a billows, but, like, you know, they're there now, so that's nice. This has only got a minute 51 on it, so we can put those first aid kits in. Let's get, yeah, like 40. I can move these now, because I've actually found what to do with them. Because I've been finding them, and I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck to do with these. Oh, the fuck? And I got all these vitamins. Look at all these vitamins. I really don't need them. All they do is they cure fatigue, and they give you disease resistance for 12 minutes, and that's it. And they sell pretty decent, so we'll run down here, drop them in. Got it. Cool. Love it. Scooch up here. Now, if I'm like, I want to make a first aid kit, please. Let's wait until that hits 40. Good. We can make, indeed, 40 of them. So, yeah, it's the same thing for each of them. It's one sewing kit, one bandage, one grain alcohol, one blood bag. Bonk. All right, that's going to be that's only going to be 2 minutes and 40 seconds to make 40 first aid kits. My God. We'll put that in there. Yeah, that's it. I got a lot of water. Yeah, I think I left a bunch here as well. Really don't know where to put all my extra water. Nice lair. Where do you sleep? How are you keeping track of all these containers? Your head is a real skill. Yeah, it's like one of the things that actually makes me feel good. Like it gives like my brain the happy chemicals is when I like have an organizational system that I can personally keep track of, and it's not dumb and stupid and dumb. That I'm just gonna put like so it can finish itself, and also always be making more steel. A, B, MM steel. Alright, so we got that. Good, good. Guess I'll put like the 900 and something there. I do not have rocks because I forgot that I keep putting my rocks away by accident. And that's fine. 2,000 more concrete mix, please. Hell yeah. You know what I don't need anymore? Lockpicks. Super don't need them. Don't need them at all. I'll just get rid of them from my inventory. Be gone, you. Yeah. So. Oh, that's good. I could hook up that solar cell to this battery bank and see just like what the numbers are for like one battery, even if it's not hooked up to a circuit. Let's get it hooked up, you know, so that we can see on like a good day what that takes. What it takes. So we'll grab this and we'll run it. Oop, run it down here. Bow. Oh, is it too far? Yeah, it's too far. We'd have to put in an intermediary connector because it is way the fuck over there. Or, better yet, why don't we just pick this shit up, boop, and just move it over there because we're not doing anything with this side of the room. So we're just doing some science. We're just gonna slap that there. We're gonna pop that in, and oh yeah, you can see like the anti-air tower that I've put above the building, which seems like overkill. I promise you, it's not. Close the hatch and click. There we go. So. It's got, boop, there we go. Max output, 50 watts. Power is currently 0 watts. If we turn it off, does it charge? Because there's a, do I need to turn this the solar thing on in order to get it working? Like, what's the jam? Turn on. There we go. All right, so it's putting out 30 watts. 30 watts per thing. Each of those cells cost me fucking 48,000 dukes. Power is currently 0 watts. What if I turn it on? Is it coming in? Do we got power coming into the bank here? How's that work? Oh, I think this battery's full because it's like the lead car battery is all the way up to its max. Well, I'm gonna leave that. I was like, I could fuss about it with it and make it do more things. I'm like, or I could literally go do any other fucking thing with my time right now. So I'm gonna go do some other stuff. Let's go treasure hunting. Just take like a map. I don't know how they work. Let's melt down that brass. Never know when you're gonna need that. Nicole, Sarah, Steven, and Claude. Let's see, we got one from Nicole. Let's grab one from Sarah. And, alright, so if I read this, what happens? You found this note, maybe your lucky day. I've been bitten by one of these creatures and the fever has taken hold. I don't have long, but at least I could do before I turn is help someone, anyone, as God would want me to if there's still a God. So I leave you with this map, one of my many buried supply chests to a new life, Sarah. Okay. Oh, and it tells me on the map, like, what direction it's in. Sarah's treasure map. Oh! Oh, this is gonna be a peach. It's gonna be a peach. Let's grab all of our money and crap we want to sell, because we're gonna take care of that business first. Click, and that opens that up, lowers the bridge. All right, first we're gonna go to the shop. We're gonna go to the shop first. Nuts! Okay, there we go. We're fine. It's fine. We're gonna go to the shop first. There we go. We gotta stop fucking... Yeah, Sarah's treasure map. Locate treasure. It's pretty close by. You could walk there. Why would I walk places like a peasant, Balthus? I have a gyrocopter. I built this. I built this gyrocopter from nothing. Except for, like, the battery and the engine, which I stole, but that doesn't matter. That's neither here nor there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's oof. Oh, the world of convenience. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's definitely the height. You know what it is? It's because I'm not playing my cool music. So I'm fumbling. All right, we're coming in hot. That's fine. That's how we like it. Got it. And we still got a bit of momentum in her there. And we pick it up. Boom. Put that in our pocket so it's not kicking around outside. Single bongo. Oh, what's this? What? Oh, it's showing me a wheel. I was wondering what that red thing was right there. It's one of the wheels of the gyrocopter. Switch to gun. Good morning, my sweetie.
I am so glad to see your face.
Hey, Jen.
I get lonely sitting by myself all day.
All day by yourself? That's a crime. What a crime. Yeah, look at this. 12 duct tape. Boom. Make my life a million times easier. $100 for this, 73 for that. Let's see, you got 60 for that, 44, 841. They really pay you for weapons and ammunition, like 175. Yeah, the melee stuff they don't get a lot for, but guns and armor, they really give you the big bucks. For the level 5, 2,000 dukes. Not bad. All right, that feels good. You actually get a pretty decent amount of dukes for... Oh god, I just immediately forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, can I not sell? I can only buy 5 of that item. Oh, she doesn't want any more. I guess because she's already got so many vitamins. She doesn't want to buy more off of me because it's ridiculous. That's fair. That's fine. It's whatever. Terror Bird 1 is go! That's right. And yeah, we can kind of cruise down. Sort of peruse the goods, and this is all the goods that I sold, so it's whatever. And I check down here, and I go, huh. Oh, here's another copy of Spear Hunter. Craft steel spears with high damage and durability. Cool. I haven't read that one, because it's like a little open book, and this one's a little closed book. And you might not be able to see it super well on your screen, but it's very small, but it is visible on my screen. And, oh, would you look at that? 2 solar cells at level 6. For 48,000 fucking dukes. Shit. Double dukes. It's so expensive. And it's 30 watts during the day. Like, good God. Good golly, Miss Molly. And there's another one. She's got 3 in stock. That's amazing. And another advanced bellows. I've got advanced bellows now in all of my things, which is super nice. But I want, like, the schematics on how to build advanced bellows, because it used to be given to you by skills. It's not anymore. It's like 9,000 dukes for a fucking mini bike. That's like nothing by comparison. My God. Grandpa's forgetting elixir. I don't have the dukes for it anyways, so whatever. And you can also buy rockets. Like, if you don't want to make a bunch yourself.
Business.
Anytime.
Stay safe out there.
Will do. Hey! It played the extra little ta-da! So I guess the spear... I guess I'm done with the spear one. Yep, Spear Hunter is now all the way up to the thing. 10% more damage, they degrade slower. You can craft steel spears, increase projectile speed, increase attack speed, thrown spears, hits scored in quick succession, do more damage. And now, last but not least, because I got all 7 of them, it unlocked power attacks do more damage to downed targets. Cool. My Spear of Destiny. Like, this is just a good melee weapon. I have no reason to ever give it up. Alright. Treasure! There we go. That hill acted like a little bit of a takeoff. That actually, you know what? That actually would be really smart if you built like a slope, like in the game. You made like a ramp basically instead of just like a flat takeoff surface. If you had a ramp that you could put out there to help you sort of like get the angle as you go. Yeah, she sounds rad as fuck. He's got Terra Bird 1. Now he needs a heavier cargo chopper that he can paint green with the red exhausts and name Terra Bird 2. Let's go check out that. Oh, there's our house down there, which you can see like loads in slowly as we get closer to it. But yeah, if I'm flying over the woods, I have wicked visibility. I can see for miles. If I'm just slightly to the right over there, over top of the burnt forest, it's like immediately you can't see what's in the sky, and it's the same for the wasteland area in the southwest. Like it just sucks. Alright, so it looks like the treasure is out back now. This is with remember, this is with no things whatsoever. I've never done this before, and I didn't put any skills into this, so we don't know anything about this. Right? Like, this is going to be a treasure with no skills added. My browser, the Discord channel doesn't show preview images. Oh, weird. Alright, so let's cut the turbo, and let's start bringing her in. Are we coming in hot? Yeah, of course we are. It's me. It's me we're talking about. What kind of question is that? Oh, this is a nice looking house. Probably full of zombies. Ugh. Alright, let's get that nose back down. Let's come around here and bonk. Alright, put more gas in it and pick it up. Got it. Alright, so this is cool. It, like, shows me an area. And it's like, it could be in here. Let's clear out these trees. Oh god, the world of convenience and powered tools. My lord. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. Yeah, screw inertia. I didn't really need to clear that tree, I just wanted to. It was close. It offended me. All aircraft carriers use some sort of slingshot system. Yeah, the real crazy, scary part is how they have to use a rope hook system to catch the planes as they land. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Suck my nuts, Lorax. Alright, so, treasure somewhere in here. And every time I dig, apparently, every 10 blocks, the zone will shrink. Oh, you're getting closer to the treasure. Okay, so the zone shrank a little bit. Oh, it shrank again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oop. God damn fucking fuel. 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, no, it's still doing pretty well for the treasure. I think I have like I read magazines on it. I like how it's like flashing red. Yeah, do I have like magazines for finding treasure? The Great Heist is for safes. Oh, so I do 10% more damage to safes. And when I learn how to craft timed charges, learn how to craft lockpicks and break and locks 20% faster, 10% lower chance to break a pick. Meh. Timed charges sounds fucking rad as hell. Lucky looter. Find more brass and loot, and then I'll have enemies have a higher chance to drop loot. That's gonna make my, like, morning fucking loot treasure troves insane. I don't even think I actually picked up all the loot. I think I might have left a bunch of stuff back there. What about in here? Wasteland treasures. Here we go. Reading books will unlock permanent perks. Oh, wait, that's just the standard thing over here. Small chance to harvest honey from trees. Harvest coffins for bones, jewelry, and precious gems. Okay. Adds a chance to harvest acid from cars and medical equipment. That's good. Purify pure mineral water, the tastiest water in the wasteland. I didn't know that. Harvest doorknobs from most doors. Learn to weave plant fibers into cloth. Harvest more lead and brass from sinks, and then harvest military fibers. Okay, so that's not what we're talking about. Huh. Okay, well, either way, there is like, and yeah, it's in perception, which is treasure hunter. You get 10% more items in buried treasure. Yeah, for every 7 blocks you dig up, the treasure search radius is reduced by 1 meter. Without the perk, you have to dig up 10 blocks each, find 10% more items, and then it's down to 5 blocks and then down to 3 blocks in order to give you that stuff. Is that a bird? Is that a nasty, evil bird? Oh, there's 2 now. Get the fuck out of here. That shot. Gotcha, bitch. Fucking show you would. Alright, let's get back to it. Around here somewhere. Alright. Oh, no, that's a dead bird. I literally was like, what's this? It's a dead bird. That's what that is. You got a dead bird. Oh, and it shrunk a little bit more. Oh. Oh. It's shrinking a bit more. Oh, god damn it. I mean, with an auger, this takes, like, no time at all, but... Alright, so, pretty much this spot. Dig down from here. What do we... Oh, there it is! Hey! Hello! What's this? Oh, it's locked. Got it. What do we got here? That's a lot of dukes. That's some gold and silver right there. That's some good shit. Hey, that's my treasure. You can't have it. It's my gold. Mine. Booga 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 booga. And now I escape on my gyrocopter. Ah! Oh shit. Oh diggity damn. Ooh. Nice. Good bounce. Good bounce. Good bounce. Good bounce. Good bounce. Ooh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And the supply drop is right over there. This is also super good for finding the supply drops. Because I can see the smoke coming off them from fucking miles away. All right. Cut the turbo. Start bringing her in. Oh, shit. Coming in a little hot. Ooh. Don't mind me. Pardon me, sir. It's fine. It's fine. Ah, bird! No! Okay. Gas. Pick it up. What in the fuck? What in the fuck? Oh, I think that's a coal mine that I made. I think I was digging up some coal there. What do we got here? Hey! Top tier weapons, some food, bit of armor. Noise. Hello. Sorry, Dwayne. Sorry. Early drones are gonna be launched from submerged submarines. Yeah. Escape on his gyrocopter. I'm like, escape! Immediately flies into 5 trees. Ah! Oh, man. Okay, so that's what we found with no points into finding treasure. So, let's now, because we have 7 points and I don't really have anything to spend them in. Ding, dang, dong. Get it leveled up. All right. And what's in this one? To whom it may concern. Nicole's treasure map. So now if we check the map, Nicole's treasure right up there. Boom. I love that it doesn't, very much like the supply things, like they will try to find a place that's like not close to you, but not the other end of the fucking map, for God's sake. They want to make it reasonable. Like it's a reasonable treasure distance from where you are. Now the auger already made that way faster. That like, even with good points into like Miner 69er and like a stone shovel, like that still would have taken me a while. If I just had a stone shovel, no talents, no points, no tools, that probably would have taken like quite a bit to get done. That would have taken more than like the 3 seconds I literally spent just digging that treasure up. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's like a little cabin down there. Oop, there we go. Stop the fucking thing from wobbling every time I look over in a direction. It resets it every time. Like, every time you get on, it resets it. So, like, when you move the mouse, it'll make it wobble. I don't want to do that. Yeah, at least I don't have access to a jetpack. Honk honk! Oh, I'm thirsty. My health and stamina are recovering slower. Oh, no. Meow, bonk. There we go. That's a landing, technically. Launchpad would be proud. All right. Let's switch over. Let's eat and drink some water because we are very low on some of this stuff. I know what you're thinking, Duck. You got some rations right here. Why aren't you eating that? It's like, well, I'm saving them. I'm putting them into my system because I get actually some good stuff. Like you can turn the canned food with cooking recipes into like better food, like the sham chowder that we had. Just stuff like that. Oh, come on, gotta refill it. Here we go. So I just gotta sniff it out.
Another doctor's appointment for you.
Another doctor's appointment. God. There's a fucking tree on this one. Alright. Sip of water. I like it just tells me. It's like, it's right there. Just. Oh, now, here's the thing to note. Look, it was a Sekiro tree. Oh my god, epic. Get fired. Better believe it. Now, here's the thing to note. Every time we found one of these, what have we noticed? One, what the fuck? Flaming and exploding arrows are a thing? I didn't know that. Oh, that's a bear. And yeah, zombies are coming in because I'm using powered tools. It's attracting zombies because they're noisy. Shut up! Fuck you! All the chests are locked. So, like, if you get the treasure hunter thing and you find treasure maps and you go to the treasure maps and you, like, dig up the shit that's in there, it's all well and good, but you need to also have the ability to get through a lock, either with, like, a pickaxe or some other thing. Ooh. I know what you're thinking. That bear went down real fast. Yeah, I have a lot of machine gunning perks and also a tier 6 M60 insanely powerful machine gun. So, yeah. I also love bears, Ailrus. I love them so very much. But I need that meat. Need those bones. Need that fat. I have leveled up. I'm now level 86 on day 76, keeping up my tradition of being at least 10 levels ahead of that thing at all times. Decreases melee stamina usage, increases weapon handling of bows. There's a thought. If I'm like modify, yeah, I could throw that in there. Oh, I've already got one in there. Well, I could just sell this one then. Doesn't matter. Cool. All right. Well, now we have all this treasure. Let's go sell it. Let's go sell all of our gold and silver, because I don't think you can use gold and silver for anything. And there's a shop just over there in the mountains. There we go. Stop fucking leaning. Oh, it's a foggy day in the north today. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes when you're in the snow biome, it gets foggy. And then you get wet just by being out here, because it's cold and it's foggy and it's cold and I can't see shit. I'm flying through a white void. Here we go. Here we go. We're coming in. We're coming in. There's some trees. Like, I can't see trees until they're, like, on top of me. That's a mountain. Get away, mountain. Ooh! Oh, so close. Look at me. Fucking pilot for the ages. There's the base. I'm sorry in advance. And bonk. Perfect. Oh my god, that's exactly where I wanted to land. That's my good takeoff spot. Oh, it's snowing. That's what's happening. It's not fog. It's snowing, so this is the rain of the north. Snow, the rain of the north. But here we are.
Hey, buddy. I hope you didn't let the dead follow you here.
He's real nice all of a sudden. I don't know why. That makes me suspicious. You want to buy all these vitamins off of me? I'm gonna sell you these because I don't need them. 350 for 2 gold. For 13 silver, you're okay. If it's just one, it's 62 dukes per piece of silver. So I am not impressed. I'm not impressed with that, with, like, treasure in this. Because, like, he's willing to give me 1,215 for a tier 6. What is this? A sniper rifle. So, what the fuck do I need? Pilot for the Ages. Dark Ages, maybe. Yeah. Fun military fact. The Javelin shoulder-fired missile is a flight time of 14 seconds, but the range is 2 kilometers. A shoulder-fired missile? That's a long range for a missile you shoot from your damn shoulder. So, restock day 79. Oh, they tell you! They tell you what day they're going to change their stock. Huh. That's nice. Buy a bottle of acid off of him. Cool. Cool. No doubt. And yeah, then it gets into shit that I've sold him, and so who fucking cares? Let's go here. Once again, I have not enough dukes. I have 44,000 dukes instead of 48,000, which I would need in order to get the next step in what is, thus far, probably the most ridiculous fucking venture I've ever been in. There we go. Meld in the Shadows. Sneak better. Good. So there's another book that we got. Night Stalker Volume 2. I haven't read that yet. Armor piercing rounds 300. Can I put a mix of ammunition in those guns, or would they just use them, or what's the jam on that? If I bought all these, that'd be $6,300. Yeah, no.
Those damn things are selling like hotcakes.
Shut up. Fuck you. Let's read it. Okay, so it didn't give me that ta-da thing. That's fine. Phew. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, I know I'm wet. And I'm not cold, though, because I got mods built into my armor. Such as the Skullcap mod increases my sort of like cold defense. I've also got in like these insulated liner mods. They have all those for the heat, but not for the cold. Or for the cold, but not for the heat. Like, they got lots of mods to defend you against the shrill cold temperatures of the north, but nothing to protect you against the heat, which is a bit silly to me, because you need protection against the heat. Alright. You can sell the arrows you're never going to use. I mean, I might use them. I've never seen them before. And that's a good question. Like, I'm deadly curious. Like, what if I decided I was going to use bows, right? Does it unlock the ability for me to make those, like, explosive and flaming arrow mods? Or what? Like, what's the update on that, right? Like, what's the deets? I want to know. Where would I learn that? Would it be from a skill or from a book? It fucking sucks if it's from books, man. I don't like that. It's nice that they have some of those, but like some of the skills you're getting from books, I feel, are a little integral, and really should be things tied to skills more than books. All right, what do we got on the roof here? Treasure? Nope. Zombies? Yup. Some radioactive zombies at that. But no treasure blocks up there at all. Cool. Love it. Oof. Oh, God. Well, I guess we're going back towards the hospital. Yeah, let's be honest here. You'll likely test them out and then probably put them away. Yeah, and they'll just go into the collection of all the other weapons that I don't really use, but have because they're nice to have. Okay, bye. It's fine. It's fine. We cannot make crossbow arrow turrets. It's SMGs and/or shotguns only. The robotic turrets that you make use like a junk ammunition type. And/or like a shotgun junk ammunition or an ammo, like an armor-piercing ammunition type. So it's like, you know, it has its ups and downs. No missile turrets, no. Oh yeah, look at that. There's some extra shit down here. I didn't pick up last time I was checking the bags. Man, the Yoshi treatment, that's harsh. Here we go. We just close that down, and that pulls up the bridge. Done. Love it. That's my gyro. All right, and then we just put the money away. I'm gonna keep the sniper rifle just because it'll replace the other one that I've got in the box here. I've got like a half busted one at level 2. Now I got one at level 6. Hooray for us! So we can sell that. This flaming arrow. Range damage, block damage, fire damage, duration. Okay, 14 seconds. Flaming arrow does the most damage by setting its victims on fire. Hold reload to use alternate ammunition, and then rifle grenades gone medieval. Ages 6 and up. 250 explosion damage. And I've got crossbows and compound bows. Compound bows are pretty good. You got like your regular wooden bows, and then like, oh yeah, let's switch those then, I guess, because I got like, you know, the regular ones and then the compound ones, and it's like crossbows and other stuff. So it's like, yeah, it's cool. I'll put those in there for now. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. That's food. Let's go to medicine. Let's put this away in the brass. Oh yeah, steel tool parts I can put in there, even though I'm not making steel tools, so it doesn't really matter. Food. Good. Yeah, the meat's been added. Yeah, the clay we can put away here as well, which is nice. Get a nice supply of clay on the side. Always need a good supply of clay on the side. Oh, right, yeah. Also, that, and the animal fat, and the drugs. That's the crazy bear testosterone we can put away there. And, oh boy, we got a lot of these. Got a lot of these bad boys made. Oh, they're starting to put them up there because they didn't have any more space for them. Okay. Ba-ba-da-boom. Yeah, there's space for the rest of them now. But now, they got all the room for the friggin' look at all these first aid kits we got. That's awesome. Huge amount of first aid kits. Love it. Extra gunpowder. Love that. Okay. Yeah, things look good. Let's put these in here. Need these because we do not need the other. And the few bullets that we have found as we go. Oh, this one didn't fire at all because it didn't get locked. That's my bad. That's on me. That's on me. We'll close that just in case. Unlock and relock. Yeah, it's fine. All right, now we got oak seeds. Put those outside. Plant an oak tree. I like specifically ripped up a bunch of the trees in the local area just so that I could like, without incident, ride away from the building. But I would like to see what the oak trees look like once they grow, because I think they might be nice. That'd be good. Yeah. And yeah, this is, and like I was talking, like, you need 5 squares between the square where it attaches and the square where it lands. That is a 5 square distance in between. That needs to be for the bridge to happen. So again, what I would suggest is what many people do is they set up a motion sensor that targets you. You and friendly allies. You can set it to target those. and not target zombies and strangers. So then it activates the drawbridge when you approach. So you start approaching, the system locks onto you, drops the drawbridge, you drive in, and the second you get inside, the motion sensor can't see you anymore, and so it immediately loses interest, brings up the drawbridge. It cuts power, draws the bridge up. Then you would have, in that, like, 5 distant thing, that would be your trench that you dig around your fortress, right? That's what I was talking about. You dig, like, 5 squares across, and then however deep you need it to be, you dig that trench down. And then you put holes in the bottom where zombies can get in to where you are. And then they'd come up from the basement up to wherever it is that you are with your, like, stairway like I've built with all the traps on it and stuff. It's like, that all turns out pretty well in the end. It all turns out. Been eating all this pumpkin bread. I wonder if my vegetables are done growing on the roof. Go season series is modern superb. Check it out. Your spectrum is red. Consult the Aura Defense Force. Yeah, like you gotta look into that. Light is green. Trap is clean. The monster is incarcerated in our custom-made storage facility. Good. Now, again, they haven't put in cosmetic slots or modifiers. Those aren't in the game yet. So, womp womp. Oh, you can also make a doorbell. Well, yes, using the speaker system, yeah. You can make it so that if other players approach, then your thing will start blaring an alarm because the system has detected other players. And it's funny because you could put like a speaker basically for every one of those like motion sensors, and you just put them like all around the outside of the base, and then attach to a series of speakers on the inside, so that effectively anytime someone approaches your base from any angle at all, if they approach your base, like an alarm will start blaring. And I can show you how that works because it's not Blood Moon yet. Blood Moon's coming tonight. It's day 76. Mighty Lunch. We're at Blood Moons every night. No other adjustments made. Just a sort of a proof of concept to show that this can indeed be done. I've literally just been sort of exploring the updates that have been made to the game, figuring out all the different things that can be done, sort of figuring out what tools work well where, what it costs to build certain things, if it's worth it. What skills are good and what ones aren't, just sort of figuring the game out as we go along. We just did our first treasures today. We dug up some treasures with the treasure maps. But yeah, on the motion sensor here, you got target self, target allies, target strangers, and target zombies. So if I want the drawbridge to go down, whenever it's me or members of my, of our clan or our group or allied groups, then, I can turn those on. If I turn this on, for example, and I turn off those, then it looks at me. And you'll see that wherever I'm walking around, if I move over here, it follows me, right? Now, I have it set to look down. So if I step out of its, limited range, it'll kind of lose me. But I'm also very close to the sensor, but if I put the sensor way up high on the outside of the building and have it looking down, it has a really long draw range. And I can click on this preview as well to set it to whatever direction I need it to. So say the wire's in the way a little bit, making it a little hard for me to see. But if I set it facing that way, and I set it on me, then it's going to be looking at me. Still looking. Still looking. It's got a pretty good range. It's got good range to it. So I need to reset that to be looking down there, and then set that for zombies and shit. And so yeah, then that lets me cross through. Easy peasy. Unless they dig out the bedrock foundations of your property, replacing it with supports lined with explosives that they can blow at any time. Well, I mean, that's the thing, is that, again, they'd have to dig down a long ways away from your base. They'd have to dig down and then dig close to you, find the foundation of your base, and then put in, those explosives and stuff, in which point, at that case, they've fucking earned it, as far as I'm concerned. If the zombies don't fucking show up and absolutely murk them. which is why I kind of like the idea of blood moons every night, because it's like the great equalizer, right? Like, you're not allowed to be outside. The only thing that I might change in this in terms of settings, if I were to do this again, is make it so that there are no blood moons, but turn way up the amount of zombies that show up naturally throughout the map, and then also, like, increase their speed and damage and, like, aggressiveness that they possess. So you're not having to, like, stay inside and, like, hide from enemies every night like I'm doing here with the traps, but you are going to need, like, traps and shit to defend you. What will happen, and I've seen this happen on multiple occasions, like, I've been, like, standing out here, and then I see, roaming past my building, just, like, not moving towards me, like, moving past sideways, a mob of zombies. Just migrating, right? Which is fucking cool. Like, that's so cool to me. And I know I'm popping off about that. I don't pop off about a lot of things, but I think that's rad as fuck, man. Like, that interests the hell out of me. That's sort of almost exactly what I've wanted from a video game. Like, this is what I've wanted from a video game for a very long time. So excited. And then also the ability to sort of make these adjustments, like being able to be like, yeah, I want blood moons every night, or no blood moons, and then I can turn up the speed and aggressiveness of regular zombies. Yeah, the blood moon in and of itself makes them very not bio zombies. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, they move super fast. I love the game, but I could take or leave the birds. The birds are dumb, in my opinion. I agree. If there was a way to make it so that there's no vultures, I hundo P would enjoy this a lot more. Oop, we got a screamer. Shush. Using a fucking M60 like a sniper rifle. But yeah, I think that Blood Moons every night is cool because it really tests your defenses, and it does it every night. The players who have said that this makes the game unplayable or difficult or annoying are absolutely wrong. We're day 76. I'm fucking, what am I, level 86, and we're fine. We get grenade zombies coming in now, and they still don't get past the blades that we've set up. And I set these blades up on, like, day 20 or something. Like, super early I set this up. And my solution before was to just have the stairs where they ran up to this floor, and then I would be up there. I would nerd pole up using fucking boxes. Like, this is what nerd poling is. Like, when you jump and then, like, put a box, and then jump and put a box, and so on and so on. I would do that up into the hole, and then there was like one thing of ladder up there that they couldn't reach, that I could reach, so that I could, like, grab onto it, and then from up there, I literally used this spear to just, like, jab down at zombies that were, like, at the bottom clawing up at me, and then I'd hop down, repair some of the damage to the building, because it was all just, like, shitty wood, repair some of the damage to the building, and then go about my day. Like, it's easy. Like, this is fucking dumb. I wonder if they'll ever add a giant zombie. I don't know, Colin. But one of the other games that is very similar to this, in that it is a survival game with crafting and shit, is Conan Exiles. And I have been considering, maybe, doing some, like, Conan Exiles. Because there's, like, I don't know, there's lots of cool stuff about it. I'm interested, is basically what it boils down to, is that I'm curious about it. It does sort of pique my curiosity. So I do want to know more. We are going to need 2,000 sand, please. Have you made all the stuff? No? Cool. Make me 2,000 sand. Thank you. We'll put this and this back because we can't use it right now. I'll keep that, and we'll put that away. Done. Additionally, most of what I've been doing, building, King of Fire and Conan. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, there's no magic in it, but there's still, like, you can build a kingdom of people. Well, build a kingdom of people, i.e. kidnap a bunch of people and then make them live in your kingdom. You can tame, quote-unquote, any, like, human characters or any characters that you can knock out. So it turns into this, like, you know, you can build a kingdom of slaves, because that's very Conan Exiles. It's very Conan in general. Put them on the Wheel of Pain, just like Conan. Right up there with the charge cannon from Prometheus' Revenge. Yeah, these things, these are great. And it's just like Evil Genius. You just set this up, and you're good. And then if I'm low on bones and stuff, I just hop down right here, and I'll just gather. And like almost all of this that I set up, that I built, that I was doing, I've been doing while high, just to show that it can be done, and that it's not a big thing, right? Not a big deal. Easy. Yeah. I don't need the rotting meat anymore because I've got like plants up the ceiling. Whatever. Yeah, I just hang out here. Occasionally I'll need to use my nail. Oh, I gotta go get the steel bars. Like occasionally I'll use my nail gun and just like repair the traps as they take damage. Also, thank you, Fallout Mistress 101, for following us. Hello. Oh man, are you also a huge fan of the Fallout games? Did I draw you in because I said that like this game is what I wanted Fallout 4 to be? Just like the amount of crafting and like base building and stuff that you get is like so amazing. But yeah, if I put more points into food, like where is it? It's under strength. If I put more points into Master Chef, because you only need to be like, oh no, you do need to be level 10 in order to get like the last thing, but it's. Why am I hearing electric noises? Oh, one of the zombies must have attacked my my vending machine that's down there. But yeah, there's food. Got the guns up here to block off dudes. It's fine. They get antsy if I'm not next to the thing. Like, I gotta get down here, and I gotta get next to the blades, because that's what draws them over to the blades, is me being here. If I'm not over here, then they're over on a different part of the building. Also, thank you for the follow. Come on in, Fallout Mistress. Come on in, get comfy. Pull up a chair. We're gonna watch these things fucking mulch zombies as I pour over some of my skills and abilities. And yeah, so I just, you know, hit them with the nail gun, make some repairs as I go. Like, these repairs can be done just as well with like a stone axe or a hammer. The stone axe does so much. I used this, like, that tier 6 stone axe that I found pretty early on, all things considered. Well, I mean, comparatively now, early on. But I used that with, like, all the mods that I found, just, like, putting them all into the stone axe to, like, it replaced so many tools for such a long time that it was only, like, the steel pickaxe that sort of overcame it in terms of its, like, speed and ability to get through dirt and stone and metal. And then pretty much like I had the steel pickaxe for like a day, and then I found an auger, and immediately it was like, all right, well, that's all done. You're the only streamer that I've seen that's good while not playing modded. Oh, cool. Hello. Well, yeah. I literally, what ended up happening was in this game, we played this as a community a little ways back. Like, we had like a dozen people playing in like one big clan just to see how long we could survive with blood moons every night. And I paused the timer so that everyone could get together. And blood moons every night was like the only thing that I've done for this one, but I'll explain why in a second. We lasted, I think, 12 to 20-ish days, because the amount of zombies that show up and the strength of those zombies is, again, dictated by the day, the level of every player added together. So, like, I'm standing here at level 86, but if I had one more person here with me that was the same level, it would double that coefficient. We'd be seeing more zombies down there. They'd be stronger, blah, blah, blah. But we had, like, a dozen players all at, like, around level 20-something. Not terribly high level. All around level 20-something. That made it so that the amount of zombies that were showing up was frankly obscene. But it also, like, that same equation that dictates how strong the zombies are on a blood moon also dictates how good the loot is whenever you're finding loot, which is cool. We were finding some really good shit on, like, the first week in the game, before the 7th day. And I didn't even turn on Blood Moons every night until we hit day 7, I think. I just, like, left it so that we could just continue crafting and leveling up and getting ourselves ready for the first big, like, whoop. Yeah, Quad was punching dudes. Esteban was doing some, like, really good loot stuff. He was, like, looting every day. I was on, like, engineering and construction, so I was just, like, in the base, like, crafting like crazy, upgrading the walls and everything, building these spinning blade traps into, like, a series of ridiculous defenses. But then, some of the people were saying, like Blood Moons every night is just too much. That, like, even if you're playing by yourself, it's not fun, it's too dangerous, there's no way it can be done. To which I said, that's bullshit. You can absolutely play this game, Blood Moons every night. And how long could I potentially survive on Blood Moons every night with no other adjustments? So we did not turn on ×2 loot finding. We did not turn on ×2 XP. We did not adjust the speed of the zombies or anything else. None of it. No. Just Blood Moons every single night. How long could I survive? And I wasn't even streaming it at first. I was just like, I would, take my medication, my anxiety meds, my marijuana, in the evenings after dinner, and I would sit at my computer and I would just, fucking build it, and it was great. And I just fucking play the game. Like, and I was like, is this gonna be super hard, or is this gonna be fine? And it's fine. Like, I found this house and I built, like, a place up on the roof because, like, my little thing here used to go to the ceiling instead of to somewhere else. And I lived up there for a good couple of days until I could, like, build these traps. And then I built these traps, and it was like day 20 or something like that. I had enough XP from, like, stabbing the zombies from the ladder to build the spinning blades, and I haven't needed anything since. Like... And I was thinking, like, okay, well, what if the grenade guys show up? Like, is that going to be a big issue? And I've been, like, upgrading this area to steel just in case the grenade guy goes off on the stairs. I don't want it to fucking annihilate all my shit. Like, is that going to be a problem? Or, what? But we've had the grenade zombies show up, and it's been fine. Like, not only does like, the spinning blades catch them pretty much indefinitely, but of, like, the 2 that made it through, I set up 4 SMG turrets. Basic fucking SMG turrets, and off it goes. Like, problem solved. I haven't had to deal with any of this. Oh yeah, I also put a roof on, like, the little space that I had on the ceiling of this building. I, like, built a little roof around it, like in a little concrete block, and then started doing stuff up there. I put, like, more SMG turrets on the ceiling because the vultures would show up and start attacking my ceiling, and I was getting annoyed having to repair the ceiling every morning. Yeah, the blades aren't throwing them yet. Some of the zombies can jump really high. Yeah, some of the zombies are, like, crawling on all 4s, and then they can, like, leap like a frog. So they get into this area, and then they jump up. And before I put the SMG turrets in, I literally just had, like, my stone spear, and I just jabbed them the second they got up here, because they took so much damage from the spinning blades that they die anyways. The acid you can see there that just got spat at me doesn't really do damage to stuff, as you can see. Like, it doesn't do damage to blocks. And that dude just tried to spit at me and got fucking killed before he could actually get a clean shot. So, easy. Yeah, it's fine. I want to leave this open, though, so that I can keep repairing them, because these do take damage, as they do damage to zombies, as you can see right there. So I do need to slap some steel bars in them every now and then. Just keep them in tip-top shape, so that they can keep doing dudes. And we get to see, like, all new kinds of zombies that come up towards us, the radioactive ones, the ones with the orange eyes that run faster and do more damage, that have more health. Like, it's fine. Yeah, same. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice that mining, building, and scavenging can give as much XP as killing zombies, so it's not a killfest game. Yeah. Like, also because, like, I would say that, like, the way that I'm playing it right now with Blood Moons every night, there is a disproportionate need for XP in intelligence. So, for example, like, of all the skills where I'm going to put my points and stuff, intelligence is definitely where I wanted to put stuff in because advanced engineering and Grease Monkey are so valuable. That lets me build these traps and gain my XP from the traps, right? Like, this is what stops me from getting murked from these zombies every night. No matter how cool a base, like, I don't think I could defend myself using any other build in this fashion. So, you know, this is good for me. I didn't put any points into position. I actually completely forgot it was there, but I probably should. Because medical items heal more, you heal more health over time, you gain more XP when you're using bandages and things, and first aid kits and splints, you can craft chemistry stations. I literally just found the blueprints for it in the field, so it didn't matter. Yeah, first aid bandages and plaster casts, which you can craft first aid kits now and steroids, but I just like found the blueprints, so it's fine. And recog and antibiotics you can do. Oh, and fort bites. Craft items 40% faster chemistry stations. So yeah, if I want to build things faster at chem stations, this is definitely where I put my points. Let's also, if I'm playing with a group of people, having a high intelligence score and then putting charismatic nature is super valuable. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I didn't know the nail gun did that. Yeah, the nail gun is a repair weapon, but it lets you repair and upgrade things at a distance, which is super helpful when you have like a big base or when you need to repair things that are, you know, a little ways away from you. You don't want to have to get down and dirty to fix some stuff, right? And yeah, some of the taller zombies, when they actually get all the way to that back block before they can even get up the stairs, the guns can see them and start taking shots, which is nice. Yeah. Like I was saying, the charismatic nature thing, really fucking good. Nearby allies gain 20 health and stamina when they're near you, but then they also block melee damage is increased by 20%. That's a huge bonus. Nearby allies take 10% less damage from all sources and take half damage from bleeding and stop bleeding twice as fast. And then everybody gets +1 to all of their attributes. Like, this is 4 points. It's not a big deal. You only need level 7 intelligence in order to get it. But, like, having one person, especially because I was putting all my points into intelligence anyways, so that I could do advanced engineering and Grease Monkey, or at the very least advanced engineering. Getting those extra points in charismatic nature so that anytime like I was present while we were all holding off the zombies, it worked. It was fine. The dozen other people that we had in the game with us all gained that bonus. So they had like more health, more damage resistance, more stamina, like just good bonuses for like everybody. So like if you're traveling with a big group of people, that's a good thing to have. Perception's good for like the Lucky Looter and salvage operations. Treasure Hunter's now a thing, which as we've experimented today, not so bad. Well, he tried. An effort was made by the jumping humper. But yeah, what's nice is that both Lucky Looter and salvage ops only need up to level 7 to get, because the last 3 points in perception are going to cost you 2 points and then 3 points and then 3 points. Whereas it's 1 point per level pretty much up until 6 and 7 where it's 2 points each. So getting Lucky Looter, what does that do for you? 25% extra loot bonus, and looting is 80% faster. You'd be surprised how good that is. And salvage operations is really good because it lets you salvage more from vehicles. You can not only harvest faster, but you get more resources. This is a really good way to like get metal early game. If you like put a few points in and then start getting a couple things, not only does it teach you how to make a wrench, but you can also start crafting higher tier wrenches and then start taking cars apart. Taking cars apart gives you good XP and also a pretty good source of metal early on, right? Oh my god, these guys are really pouring on the effort there. Yeah, that one could use some attention. There we go. Yeah, on base settings with Blood Moon, we'll spawn 8 zombies per survivor and spawn more zombies to keep that value at its maximum. Yes. Monologue for the ages. Thank you. If there's one thing an Evil Genius needs to be able to do, well, it's monologue. Of course. Maximum effort. Lecturing us about the zombies, yeah. Well, because that's like one of the things that I love the most about games like this, and that is like learning stuff and running tests and building facilities like this to like, you know, hold off monsters. The reason why I mentioned Conan Exiles earlier is because you can eventually summon huge titanic monsters to go attack certain people or locations, and it's very cool. So yeah, Perception up to a 7, very good. If you have another teammate to take over Perception for you, that's awesome, because then they can be your loot gremlin. They can build you, like, they can take Lucky Looter and Salvage Ops, and they can be the person that, like, every time you find something to loot, have them loot it, so that they can get the better chance of finding stuff, and then give it to other people. They're also good with, like, explosives, javelins, and sniper rifles, so that's not bad. They get, like, perks for them, which is cool. Strength is probably one of the, like, is probably the second best. Because, like, the looting thing, that's good, don't get me wrong. But strength gives you Miner 69er and Motherload. Again, you only need 7 points. You only need 5 points to get to, like, the second best with them. And here's another thing they don't tell you. My god, those zombies are so loud. They get just annihilated by these spinny blades. I'm gonna step over here. Just gonna step over here for a hot second. Here we go. That feels better. Nah, it's still loud. Yeah, 3 people in a group. Your base will always be under attack by 24 zombies. Yes. The number of zombies coming in at a time is dictated by that as well. But like the type of zombies and the strength of them and stuff like that is dictated by the day and the level of the players on the map. So, like, if somebody else joined the game and they ran in here, they would also get attacked by zombies like this because it's day 77 and I'm level fucking 86. So that's crazy. It is now 4 in the morning. Hooray! So they're not going to be moving super fast anymore. Blam, 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 blam. Let's close that door. All right, switch to this real quick. Wait for the blades to stop because I put them on a 10-second timer. It's much worse to be grouped with people. Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up? Double tap. Okay. And now look at all these bags, baby! Hell yeah. So yeah. Another thing strength is good for is damage to blocks with Miner 69er also gives you access to higher tier tools. So any tools that you make, so augers, chainsaws, axes, and picks of any quality will be at level 5 because you can't craft tier 6 quality items. You can only find them. So if you can like get this up to Boulder Buster level 4, you can craft the highest level that can possibly be crafted of any of these tools. So chainsaws, augers, the whole shebang. Which is nice because like the iron tools not so good, but if you find or like get a schematic for steel tools, then again, like if your loot goblin finds like some good schematics, they give those to the fucking mining dude, and then the mining dude makes better tools for themselves and then goes ham. Tony and I seem to share more and more interest. Maculations. I don't know about Dragon's Elris. Honestly, I don't know that much about Conan Exiles, other than I thought it was an MMO, and someone was like, no, it's a survival game. You can play it by yourself, or you can play it with other people. It doesn't matter. Very much like this, like, but it actually has a story and an end game and a whole, like, boss battles and shit, which is interesting to me. But yeah, so, this is good, right? Miner 69er and Motherload is also fucking awesome because it just increases what you get. So, whenever you're using ore, stone, any terrain blocks, trees, and you're attacking them with an axe, a pick, a chainsaw, or an auger of any kind, you can, at the top level, get double the resources from them. Having the amount of time that you need to go on resource binges whenever you go, like, mining for fucking nitrite or something like that. They always attack this one block here. I don't know why. I'll fix that up. And then, yeah, I'll just go through here. Sometimes it's like bullets, sometimes it's one fucking jar of water. This is typically why people put it up to 200% loot find, because, like, for God's sakes, it's day 77. I have maximum loot find skills purchased. And I'm getting, like, 1 can of lamb rations. Like, oh, great, cool. My life of obscure zombie apocalypse existence can finally be brought to an end. 1 thing of lamb rations, hooray for me. Yeah, so then I got a thing here. I'll just put stuff away that I want to sell later. I'll keep those. I'll sell those. I'll keep the grenades. Beep bop. Beep boop bop boop beep boop beep. Beep boop bop. Yeah, I'll sell the pears. I got tons of pears. Already. Why not? I'll sell beer. I don't fucking care anymore. So yeah. And then I just, like, I take my gyrocopter, I fly out to any one of the people that are out there, and I sell them all, like, the wicked shit that I find. Oh yeah, that's another cool thing that makes intelligence fucking amazing, is the better barter. Which, like, sure, at the end, you get, like, a 25% better deal when buying and selling. Sure. But what it gets you at level 3 is traders will now show you secret stash that's got high tier loot in it. Then it changes every couple of days. Going up, eventually you get like to level 5, which again I think you only need to be at like 7 intelligence for or some shit. But the trader's stash shows you the best loot. At its final level, traders will show you like really good shit. Yeah, looking at the villain numbers, unless there's a significant tweaking, I don't think I'll ever be really happy about playing 7 Days to Die multiplayer again. That's the thing. Like, if I was to play this with other people, I would play this with, like, maybe four people? Like, maybe between, like, 2 and 4 players, tops. I'm flying a gyrocopter like a leaf. Yeah, a leaf on the wind. Watch how I crash into trees repeatedly. Yeah. I'm so fucking bad at flying planes, but I insist that I do it regularly. So stupid. And then yeah, like I just kind of collect explosives and stuff at this point. Like I got a set of military armor, I got a set of steel armor, I got like junk armor that like if I find a level 6 piece, I like hang on to it. I've got a growing set of hazmat gear. Like I'm never really gonna wear. It's just like I want to have it, just in case I do want to switch over and check it out. Like break a leg. Shut up, Letty. At one point, I was flying and I accidentally pressed E. I dismounted midair and then, like, fell out of the sky, broke my leg, almost got killed by the falling gyrocopter, had to get back in and, like, fly, but because I had a broken leg, like, operating the pedals was hard. And I was just like, ah! Like, screaming as I'm flying this shitty piece of crap through the air. So funny. Oh, my God. But yeah, so, like, now if I'm looting places and I'm finding, like, grain alcohol, blood bags, sewing kits, like, those would be good. Blood bags and sewing kits can't be made. Grain alcohol can be made by, what was it, like, boiled water mixed with, yeah, so if I'm, like, grain alcohol, yeah, I can make it with murky water and cornmeal. Like, whatever. Cornmeal and boiled water at the fire, but like at a mixing station, you can make it like just like with considerably less stuff, and less steps. So you don't have to like, you know, do whatever. You can just fill up all your jars with murky water and make a ton of fucking grain alcohol. Easy. Let's put away our massive supply of meds now, which is nice. And really, like, this is me just by myself. Imagine if I had one other person here with me, and we had a ton of those zombies coming in, right? Like, double those zombies that were running up those stairs. I don't think that that'd be a problem. I think that all the zombies coming in, with all the zombies coming in and stuff, like, it's easy. I think that those traps do a good enough job of keeping all the zombies out of the base, so... Like, I think that that's good, especially considering we had, like, a bunch of grenade zombies show up at one point, and we managed to fight them off. That, like, we learned a lot from our current playthrough. If I do play this again, I'm probably going to play with a few people. Bonk, and off we go. Noom. Oh, okay, yeah. You always got to click the mouse so that turning your camera doesn't fucking cause you to crash. Alright, so let's shut off the turbo. Let's just try to bring up the nose. Let's see if we can bring her in. Addition of players in the game stage is diminishing values, not the average. No? Is it not? Oop, I'm still probably a little too high. Oh yeah, I'm gonna overshoot the building like crazy. Bonk. There we go. All right, so we gotta keep it around. We gotta keep it around this level. The turning for it's not perfect, but it's actually quite better than I thought it was going to be. The turning of the gyrocopter, I thought that it would drift considerably more than it does, which is nice. All right, let's bring it in. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Boom! Like a fucking glove. I'm like a pro at this now. I'm a good pilot. I feel really good about myself. So I managed to, like, actually survive this. Oh, yeah. Let's go blow up a skyscraper. We got stuff to do. And I've got, what is this, 20 HE ammunition? I've got more in storage. I can grab more. Where did I put him? Did I put him in here? Yeah, I did. Bap. Boop. Beep, boop, bop, boop, beep, boop, beep. All right. 2 players, game stage 100. The difficulty equal to game stage 180, where only one player gets, one player at 100 gets game stage 100. Oh, okay. So, like, the difficulty of the zombies is dictated by, like, the highest level player, but the number of zombies is dictated by, the number of players, I guess, in an area. Because, like, we were getting, like, radioactive endgame grenade zombies on, like, day 12, and none of us was over level 20. Like, none of us were over, like, maybe level 20 or 30. Yeah, I decided to build a hangar in. I think it was Ledyard that was like, why don't you build a fucking hangar? Like, what are you doing building that shit? Yes and no. Yeah, the lower level players add to the number at lower percentages. Okay, so it has diminishing returns. That's nice, at least. That, like, 2 players at level 100 are not going to get you 200 game state. It's going to be, like, 180. And then the addition of more players in an area eventually has diminishing returns. Still, we had a lot of dudes on, like, one area. And we got fucking ruined. Now, we know where there's a skyscraper over here by the book place. And we already looted the book tower, so we can destroy it. Yeah, no, Colin, I was gonna do it on the rooftop. Have, like, build out a takeoff ramp on the rooftop facing north, and then Ledyard was like, why don't you, like, knock down that wall, put in, like, a cool powered garage door, and have, like, the drawbridge come down. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. I'm gonna do that. Oh, no, it was his idea to put in the powered door, and then I think it was Calendros that told me to use the powered drawbridge, because Calendros actually knows how to play this game. Yeah, there's that, like, super, super tall skyscraper. I'm gonna see if I can land on the roof of that skyscraper, just to, like, inspect the very top of it to see if there's any, like, loot in there. And then I'm gonna see if I can bring some portion of the building down with just HE rockets. Doesn't loot regen over time? I actually don't know, because I've been to areas, like I said, the loot on a normal setting, like without any updates or changes, the loot is set to regen every 30 days. I'm on day 77. I've gone back to some of the buildings that I looted at the very beginning of the game that I haven't been back into since, and none of that loot's come back. So, I don't know. I have no idea how to fix that or how to change it or what. There we go. Aw, baby. I'm so goddamn fly. Landing on the roof, dog. Uh-oh. 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 Whoops. Spitters. Several spitters. Radioactive ones. Oh, boy. So now, you get to see what it's like when you go to, like, the top of a building where there's supposed to be loot. Okay, let's reload. When you get to the top of a building like this where there's supposed to be loot, the game will spawn zombies that are based on, like, the game stage. And in this case, it was a lot of radioactive spitters. That was quite a bit right there. Goodness me. Why, I sure do hope the treasure on the roof is worth the trouble. What? Why, I do sure hope that all of the treasure that is on the roof is worth that trouble. What's this? There isn't any? No way. Like this game's loot distribution is not my favorite. This is really cool though. This whole building's a massive apartment complex. Fuck. Like for a developer to take the time to build this, like that's impressive. Like hats off to that. That's cool. Is there loot up here? Hip. Okay, hip. Okay, let's try that again. Hop it. Nope. All right, whoop. Okay, fell off the thing. Check. All right, let's see if I jump up onto the railing and then ha! There we go. That gets me up here. Okay. And then this gets me, to a single duffel bag that's got one puffer coat. That'll give me good defense against the heat. Or the cold, rather. Huge defense against the cold. No defense against the fucking heat. Fuck you. Whoa, okay. Yeah, we're gonna get down from here. Because even video game heights give me the fucking heaves. Heaves and jeeves. Oh, man. This is really well done. I'm actually quite impressed. Alright, well. Time to bring this building down. Foomp. Just no loot up here, huh? Just nothing? Nothing like hidden in there, maybe? Nothing at all? Nothing on top of the units, perhaps? Nothing? Nothing. Hep. What about over here? No? No? What about... Oh! Okay. Alright, I'm seeing it. Alright, okay, cool. Chainsaw would have been better for this. But we're already doing it. Ugh. Yellow. Knock, knock. Oh, big hardened chest. See, I'm glad I checked. So now applies the question. 10,000 HP. Oh, here we go. Snake Plissken lives. Hoping for another roof burst, eh? Yeah. I was trying to find it. I was trying to see if it was a thing. Ugh. Jeepers. Alright, so it just unlocks it. It doesn't shatter it like I had feared that it might. Hey! Schematic for making an Iron Breaker mod. Cool. Cool. This place is like double reinforced, so I guess this technically constitutes as like the roof loot because you can only kind of get to this loot from the roof, so to speak. So that's cool. Oh, what was this? What's this? More medications. Don't mind if I do. Oh man, level 5 auto shotty. Hello, wall safe. Kinda glad I didn't destroy the building arbitrarily now. Because there's some pretty good shit in here. Wow, there's a lot of loot in here. My god. And I just like cheated to get up here. I don't need that. That's of no use. This is just cloth. I can scrap that. I can throw away the glass because we don't need it. And I'm just gonna start bartering with myself, making fucking space in my inventory. Don't need bad water. And I can scrap that. And I can put that there. Cool. Fridge. Oh, you got some stew? Got some meat stew? That's good. That's a good stew. Nothing there. Big pile of food. It's got like 4 or 5 fucking things in it. Like this is why people turn that shit up, because like the game gives you a truly pitiful amount of loot. Like, scavenging is not sustainable. Which, like, I get it. Like, okay, I got you. Scavenging's not sustainable. I understand, sure. But, like, come on. Like, this is absurd. Like, sometimes you'd find a box, and in that box there's, like... It's like, yeah, this is a sealed shipping crate from such and such a company. I'm like, oh, cool. What's it got in it? Like, nothing. Like, oh, neat. Thanks. So glad that you left that in there. Yeah, here we go. The pants. We can modify the pants with more armor. And I guess more cold resistance. That's another thing I like, that the insulating yourself against one type of temperature does not make you vulnerable to the other type of temperature. I like that. I think it's really stupid when games are like, or rather, it's not stupid, but it is frustrating when I'm playing a game and I'm like, oh yeah, I've got all this defense against, you know, whatever. Like, I've got all this defense against heat, and it's like, well, that's gonna make it shitty for you in the cold. Like, could you not? Like, for 5 minutes, like, could you just please just let me have like one thing? I'm gonna scrap those bolts. We don't need those. And that's the bookshelf. And what can we take? We can take those, but not everything. Not everything can be taken. Grab that. And I'll drink some tea. Why not? Let's drink some tea. Some of that red tea. Don't need to worry about that. Empty weapons bag. Empty. So this is like some top tier shit. And we found all that up here. And it gave, and like the hardened chest. Oh no, there's some more loot over here. Okay, good. I was like, and that was it. Like, that was everything they had to give to me. Is one inventory's worth of shit. Eh. Imagine this will be worth more. Another weapons bag. Hey, another rocket. Scrap that. Now if it doesn't destroy the weapons bag when I look away from it. Another save. Oh no, that's true. I didn't cheat. You were correct. The gyro is an endgame build. It just feels a little bit like it when I get to the end game, and it's like, oh yeah, you know for a fact that like the roof is where the game typically keeps a lot of its treasures and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna go and take it. It's fine. It's whatever. Okay, so in order to take everything, we might need to put some of this stuff in our. Let's pull out. And let's put some of this stuff in the inventory of our gyrocopter. Hup. And let's put the gyrocopter, like, right here. Let's say like right there. There's fine. So we can just, like, slap some of the things in here. Like, just basic stuff. You know, we don't need a lot of space. We just need a bit of room. The SMG at, like, tier 6, I don't have one of those. And, like, again, I don't use them. I'm not going to need it, but I'm going to take it anyway, just because I think that'll be nice to have. Cool. All right, now let's go get the rest of the stuff and then blow this fucking building. And I think that'll be probably the end of our stream. Hop, 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 hop. One more. Hop. There we go. All right, let's grab that stuff and grab that stuff. And then we can sell them all to, like, my favorite desert guy, because he's cool. The game will, I guarantee you, shit the bed when I do this. This game is going to hundo P shit itself. All right, we gotta get some of that takeoff music. Oh yeah, that's so nice. You just fall right into it. Oh, like butter, it's so smooth. Oh, you could see, like, all the houses and shit in there. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna give him that. That is pretty rad. Alright, let's... I like that it just says die. Leave. I guess the signs of die and leave were... and death. I guess, like, some dudes moved in there, and that's, like, what it's supposed to be, is it's, like, a constructed place, and, you know, there's, like, some bad guys moved in, and you can go loot their treasure. bad guys. Dishong Tower. Hey, school bus. Cool. Oh yeah, I got that extra speed when I shoot dudes now. I get like the crazy fast. Noom. Gives me that extra movement. You probably don't want to be standing near the building when I do this, son. All right, let's do this. Really? Damn. Come on. God damn. Oh, this is all wood in here. Ah, jeez! There's zombies in here. They don't like that I'm destroying their home. I put a pretty big hole in the ground, though. That's pretty cool. I'm hot. Goddamn right. That's why I like this M60. I get lots of run. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so new plan. We're gonna go through and like wreck its supports from the inside first, and then we're gonna destroy the outside stuff. No, not that. Ow! Fuck! Ow! Fuck! This building's really strong. Oh god, this is the wood. I can go super fast on this. This is wood for some reason. It's supposed to be a mirror, but whatever. Yeah, fuck this place. Just gotta get it started. You just gotta get the collapse started, and then you'll be fine. All right, they're dead. I still got a lot of bullets for this, so I'm in good shape. Super zombie! Let's bring this bad boy down! Hack the planet! That sounds like wood for no reason whatsoever. Oh, I'm gonna run out of gas before I fucking succeed at this. God damn it. Dang gummit. Oh! I hit the wrong button, and then I fired. I leveled up, though, because that was dope. I fucking dropped a coffee stand on that guy. Oh, baby. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure if I go through here, I just need some gas. That's all. I just gotta get some fuel. I didn't bring a lot with me. I brought everything else, but there's cars out here. Yeah, and I get, like, double stuff from vehicles. Huh. Okay. Real quick. Let's drink a little bit of water. There we go. That gave me, like, a bunch of fuel. Let's reload it. Yeah,
Speaking of water, you have a hydrate.
Oh, I got a hydrate? Sweet.
Yes, sir. Also, you're being told quick save.
My leg! Yeah, I should quick save. I will remember to do that. Yeah, let's take part of this bus. This bus probably got a lot of stuff. Oh, it has an inventory. Whatever. All right, let's pause our cool music. Okay, we're getting like some good items. Not as much gas as I would like, honestly. But that's fine. It's hot, and I'm out of energy, and I'm out of gas. There we go. Got it. Gotti! Bam. Yeah, like cars give me way more fuel. There we go. We got some gas now. Good. Are there any other? There's got to be some over here. Like there's some cars in here, right? Yeah. Probably lots of zombies and also gas. Man, we got a runner. Oh, this would be a good place to get, like, cement, I bet. I bet there's probably a lot of cement here. Get out of here. Freaking birds. Oh, yeah. Hooker in the trailer. And a biker. That tracks. Anything else? Anything else in here? Hey, a schematic I didn't have yet. Dope. High-level pistol fights in Cyberpunk. Alright, anything else here that I can, like... Oh, man, I'm so fast after I, like, shoot people with a machine gun because of the upgrade. Oh, there's a Poppin' Pills place. I need gas, though. I need, like, a lot of fuel. More than I've currently... Ah, there's another car. I think, like, 2,600. That's not going to be enough for me to achieve my goal here of dropping a building. What do we got? A tire and a battle axe. Cool. I'm seeing some more abandoned cars over there. You know what else I'm seeing? I'm seeing a little chicken that I can shoot. It's gonna give me speed. That's so stupid. Oh my god. Oh yeah, she's a quick one. I'm so fast at dismantling these now. Oh my god. Hey, tier 6 steel pickaxe. Some people say that those are actually faster than augers. I respectfully disagree. Come on, there we go. There we go. Ah, and there's more cars over here. Perfect. Man, she's really getting the phlegm in it. Some good Foley. Yep, out of stamina. Give it another one. There we go. Bonk. Good. Tier 5. Hey, a tier 6 battery. That's what I need. Bingo bongo. Thank you. Thank you for dying. Good. There we go. That's all. That's kind of all we needed to do is just like do a quick run around the town and like grab up all of our stuff, and our gyrocopter's over there so we can like drop off some of the stuff that we found that we need. Like I don't need these engines. I have 2 full generators now, so I'm good. And these cars got like 600 gas apiece, so like that's 2 full tanks ish for use. Should be an Easter egg. Every blood moon has a very rare chance of just being chickens. I'm positive that's a thing. Like that's got to be a thing. It would blow my mind if it's not. Let's take a hot second to use that. This is going to give me, like, wicked stamina regen, but it's also going to give me drunkenness. Oh, no, I'm not drunk. But I do have that stamina regen, which is nice. Also gives you extra damage for, like, punching people. Which is silly. Not untrue, though. Alright, what do we got? Sure, let's throw the meat away. I don't need that. But I do need the gas, please. Nice. 1,000 gas out of that car. Dope. Oh, and there's some cars in the parking lot near the building that I was in. That's perfect. Just got to get back to the gyrocopter, drop off a few things, and then get back to it. Start rip. Yeah. Hello, C5. Chicken hordes are a thing in that one zombie game where you, like, play as a necromancer. You can summon, like, a horde of zombie chickens. And they're super weak. But it's funny. Now, if I destroy a car without looting it, the loot does not drop on the ground. So, now we know that. Oh, I hear a screamer. You got a screamer? Come on. Come on. Are you stuck in the... Oh, you're up there. Aren't you? Yeah. You're stuck up in the building. You're not... You're not anywhere. You're not anywhere. If I had remote explosives, if I could build those, then I'd definitely be looking into, you know, setting the building up with a bunch of remote explosives and then blowing all the supports and watching it fucking crumble to the ground. I think that'd be cool. But game doesn't look like it's going to do that, and I've got 20 more of these rockets left, and I'm going to wait until, like, the majority of the supports are gone before I start slamming it with that stuff. Alright, let's put away some of the stuff that I want to keep. These things. Good, valuable things. Let's keep them here. Yeah, we don't really need that. We can scrap it. It's fine. Good. Yep. Just whatever we can put in there. Done. Alright. Alright, cool. So I got like a full stack and a half of gas. I should be fine for gas now. Like, honestly, I should be okay. Alright. Let's get back to it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I disagree. All right, we're getting some damage. Yeah. All right. Oh, this is all stone. That's fine. It's not connected. Get rid of this. I don't know how to quick save, Colin. I just don't. Oh, this is wood. And it is holding up a bunch of stuff. Oh, perfect. Yeah! Rip this building apart. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, it's just. Well, whatever. That's like a lot of the central supports. Not all of them, though. All right, that one's down. Ha, you fool. All right, so all the central supports in the building are out. Yeah, come do something about it. The game's lagging a lot right now because it's having to recalculate with the destruction of every support. It has to recalculate the whole building's, like, weight and whether or not it's going to start falling apart on me. Some parts of the building are already starting to crumble. Yes! I'm gonna get rid of most of the interior stuff first, and then we'll look at external destruction. You're gonna keep screaming at me, or you're gonna come down here and do something about it. Yeah! Yeah, do it! Bring it! Yeah, who wants to take bets that I kill myself? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen, place your bets! Oh, the screamers are bringing in a lot of zombies. That's not good. Oh yeah, that's a bunch. that's a bunch of them. Yes, it is. No, we could do. Ha! It worked. I killed a whole bunch of them. Nice. Boom! That's it. Help me tear down this building! Mr. Gorbachev, I tore down this wall! Oh, we got running screamers now. Uh-oh, I'm reloading. Uh-oh. He's really fast, that one. So am I, though, with my perks. I'm gonna run out of bullets soon. This isn't good. Ooh, but I do need to destroy these stone supports. Oh, you dropped the bag. That's nice of you. Thank you. All my insistent use. Yes! It begins! The toilets might be helping. Oh god, it's starting to lag pretty bad. All right, well let's try this then. Switch to the HE rounds. Let's see if this destroys. Yes, it does. And yeah, those toilet stalls are absolutely holding up portions of the building. And they're metal. Weird. Alright, so I guess I gotta, like, destroy the fucking glass. Oh, this is bulletproof glass, too. I came back with water, but has dynamite been mentioned? Yeah, I don't have any explosives on me. Come on! Good, alright. Because I don't know how much support you need. Ah, jeez. That's a crawler. I don't know how much support is required from certain kinds of blocks. But I got a bunch of HE rockets. I'm just waiting until I get enough damage that it starts to come down, and then I can finish it. Game's chugging. All right. Like, have we not done enough damage to it for it to start falling? Oh, shit. Oh! Oh! Oh, baby! Come on! Oh, damn you! Oh! There we go. Bury your corpse in the rubble. Yes! Oh, it stopped crumbling. At least a portion of it stopped coming down. But, like, nothing down here, though. There we go. We'll rip that up. 4, 5, 6. Come on! Crumble! Oh shit. Get away from the building. Oh man. Oh, a huge portion of the inside of it crushed. What do you mean uncrushed? To uncrush is silly. Why uncrushed? I'm out of rockets, dang it. Dang gummit! Kim's like, please stop. Oh yeah, it does not like what I'm doing to this building. Like, I'm almost out of bullets, and it's almost another blood moon. Man, this building's tough. Turns out it's harder to bring down a skyscraper than you'd think. Rome wasn't crumbled in a day. No, but we did some really radical fucking damage here. Now, if I decided to, in Perception, go Demolitions Expert max level, which requires level 10. I don't have enough points to get to level 10. I would need more than what I've got. But the top thing of Demolitions Expert gives you timed charges, contact grenades, and air filter landmines. So not remote explosives. Alright, let's get out of here. We've only got 76 rounds left. And we got an hour and a half before it's bad times. Oh yeah, you can really see that damage. Oh fuck. We did some good damage to it, everybody. But now we must go home. I don't know if we're going fast enough to outrun the vultures, but we're gonna try. Is there like a max height? I know there's like a max height in the game, but like, can we reach a height? Stay away from the vultures. I think wherever we are is about as high as it's gonna get. Yeah, there's like a big smoke effect that's around the building that you like. Every time you look that way, it kind of plays it for you. Yeah, maybe I'll come back at some other point and just be like, ah! I think the game plans on taking vengeance. If we're looting one of its best structures and then, like, just trashing it. Like, ah, fuck him. Oh, God. Oh, God. We got 45 minutes in-game to make it home. I don't know if we're going to make it. I don't know if we can do it. All right, let's angle her down a little bit. Because that's going to give us more speed coming in. Whoa, whoa. Oh, we're going so fast. Fucking vultures wish they could catch us. We gotta come in for a speedy landing. No time to cut the turbo. We're gonna have to come in fast and hot. Oh, shit. Room. Oh, shit. Oof. Oh, jeez. Fast and hot. Come on. We got this. Speedy landing. Durr. Oh, no. I can't just leave it out here. It'll get trashed. Come on. Come on. Oh, it literally can't back up. Oh, no. Oh, no, my gyrocopter. Come on. Oh, it keeps catching, like, the tip of the ditch and then, like, turning back. Okay, come on. Slow turn. Slow turn. Oh, would you? Really? Ah, fuck it. Come on. Why is the engine stopping? Oh, fuck this. Ah! Leave it outside. Hope it's there on the morning. Ah! Why isn't the automated system activating? Automated system! Why aren't the blades turning on and killing me? I was hoping for a big dramatic finish. Oh, God. There's probably no gas in the fucking generator, is there? Come on. Nope, there isn't. It ran out of fuel. Turn it on. Ooh, you can hear it go. Everything's fine. Nothing is broken. No one died. It's all good. Oh, Jesus. The fucking... This thing's open. We need to shut that. There we go. Alright, so... Dog apart. This is fine. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to our live stream. Let's get back to the old main screen here. So, I mean, we've pretty much done everything that there is to do in a solo playthrough. Like, we did a lot of damage to the buildings, we survived grenade zombies, it was blood moons every night, no other adjustments, to the game, base map, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like, I don't see what the deal is. This is, like, we managed this well enough. I mean, yeah, I went into it with a little experience, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. We went into this with a little knowledge on how to play a little 7 Days to Die. But yeah, like just like base game difficulty is fine. Now, if I was like no blood moons, right? And then that shit doesn't matter. You can turn up their speed of zombies. Their night speed, their feral speed is sprint. So they're still fast at night. During the daytime, it's still technically safer, which I think is cool. No XP multipliers, sure, percent profiles, blah, blah, blah. Player block damage, AI block damage, AI moon block damage is the same. Loot abundance is the same. Loot respawn time, 30 days. How low can that be? Oh, disabled, but 5 days. Could be the thing. Yeah, I just spent 20 minutes. Well, yeah, at this point, it's just waiting until I get bored or figuring out, like, what kind of damage timed charges do to a building. So I'd get a few more levels, you know, build some timed charges, and then make a ton of them, and then run around and start slapping them on walls to blow stuff up. But, like, even then, it took 2 HE rockets just to get through some of that stuff. Sometimes it took 3 to get through some of those pillars. Drop on quit, nothing. Interesting. Oh, you could tool belt only, backpack only. Oh, so that's like when you that is a multiplayer option right there. That is when you decide that you're done and you want to log off, or if you're like a player's running around and decides to log off mid combat, then they can do that and it doesn't matter. Oh, you're gonna guide the right to dance? Sure. Cheat mode's off. Mark airdrops I would like to turn on, honestly, because that shit was annoying, not knowing where the fuck they went, but who knows. But yeah, so it's like every time you log out, someone can't log out mid-combat and then just not drop any of their shit, but I have it on everything. Tool belt, backpack, delete all. Ooh. So, like, if you die, you lose all your shit. All your shit is gone. Shit. Now, does that mean you lose your character as well? Is that, like, you lose your character? Is that what that means? Like, do you also lose your guy? Ooh. I mean, it seems like it's super punishing. Blood moon count, 8 enemies. Oh, this is the number of zombies that can be alive spawned at the same time at any time per player during a blood moon horde. However, max spawn zombies overrides this number in multiplayer games. Also note that your game stage sets the max number of zombies per party. Low game stage values can result in lower numbers of zombies. That blood moon enemy count setting, changing the settings, a huge impact on performance. Change to your own risk. Yeah, C4 does 3,000 block damage. Oh, well, some of those blocks had like 2,500 health. Some of them had more. Yeah, I feel like that would be the next stage is just permadeath. Yeah. So I guess it's like, yeah, you lose nothing when you die. You drop everything. Drop only your tool belt, only your backpack, and/or everything is deleted. So you lose everything. So it's like, don't worry about it, Rust. Like, you don't have to be active in the chat if you don't want. If you just want to lurk and hang out, that's totally cool. Player killing. Oh yeah, kill strangers only, kill everyone, or kill allies only. Oh, that's an interesting notion, because that means that you can set it so that only like when you agree to PvP with people, then you can fight them, or no killing at all. I know that people are like, oh, there's no killing on this server. That means it's safe. Like, no, people find different ways of fucking you over, blowing up your shit. Claim size, claim dead zone. Or the edge of new land claims cannot be placed closer than this number of blocks from the edge of an enemy player's land claim. Claim duration, 7 days. Can be offline before the land claims expire. Decay mode, slow. Claim health online. It's 4x. Offline delay. Bedroll dead zone. Bedroll duration. Party share kill range. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. Man. So you can turn up the zombies, like, how fast they are at certain times and stuff, and how often there's a blood moon. But you can't make it so that there's more zombies. There's a blood moon count, which is there. But that's it. Like, Unless I went into other settings to adjust stuff. Like, that's all, man. I can't have, like, a super high zombie count, but they're all walkers sort of map. Because I would love to fucking do that. That would be, like, the next type of map that I'd want to play. Is, like, oh, there is some stuff you can adjust in the ini files. Okay, cool. Like, I would want to turn it up so that, like, there's a lot more roaming hordes of zombies, and the amount of zombies that show up, like, whenever stuff happens, there's a lot more of, but, like, they're still at walking speed during the day kind of thing, but, like, you're still gonna get the stronger zombies that run no matter what time of day, and the radioactive ones run no matter what time of day anyways. I've seen in other survival games in PvE servers, people just building pillars or something near other people's bases to mess up their builds. So PvE is never truly safe from other players. Yeah, like, you get server claims, which you see a lot of in games like Ark, which is why I don't like playing survival games like this with strangers. Because in games like Ark, you can be like, oh, I'm going to put a little metal pillar, like a little metal post, every so number of feet, so that no one could possibly build anywhere here. So that if you come into this server, there's nowhere you can go that you can build. That it's all claimed by a particular group. And because moving between servers is like a function of Ark, like if you go to one of the big like pillar things to teleport yourself out somewhere, then that's it. So that's the whole thing. Night, Colin. Have yourself a good sleep. And yeah, like, it's just ridiculous. Those kinds of games, they go all over the place. It was like, it's a cool idea that they're like, yeah, every single piece of your building acts as its own sort of like, you can't build near me zone. But, and like that to move to other servers, you can actually take your character and stuff that you've got to another server through like the big, the obelisks. And that was a neat idea. But like any cool mechanics you put into a game that has multiplayer, players will abuse at their first inconvenience. Like that the first moment possible, they will immediately do shit. Fucking Yahtzee went about that, talking about how like if you give players the ability to change their clothing, they will strip naked and hip thrust in the face of old ladies. If you give them guns, they will shoot old ladies. If you give them cars, they will run over old ladies. Like if you give them planes, they will ascend to the highest possible height and then jump out onto old ladies. Like people just fuck around. So like games that are like this are really cool, and I would say if we wanted to have people playing these games with us, then it would be like a, you know, big vetting process, or I would just play with maybe 3 other people, maybe, in, like, a base. And, like, we just all have a place together, and we just do it on, like, streams or whatever, like, maybe every Wednesday or something like that. We'd hop on to 7 Days to Die, and we'd run around and craft stuff and whatever, and it would be just, like, a cool thing to do. And, again, I would still, again, be, like, fucking pump that shit up to maybe Blood Moons every night, or go into the ini files and make it so that there's like a ton of fucking walkers everywhere, just to, you know, keep things fucking spicy, because I don't think this game's, I think that the thing that makes this game so fun for me is that it is challenging, a lot. I was running around with a bunch of tier 6 equipment with like a bunch of rockets and shit, and I still almost died a few times. like it's just cool. I like how dangerous the game is, and if you keep turning that danger factor up, or finding different ways of implementing it, I think it's curious. I think it's fun. That even if there was no Blood Moons, but if you turned up the amount of zombies that would show up on the map natively, then that would make exploring and surviving at night very, you know, scary. It would make it very challenging. Yeah, very Romero-style zombie survival. Yeah, masses of walkers sounds like a really good time. That's what I'm thinking. It's like it would make the computer fucking chug like you wouldn't believe, but I think that would be cool as hell to have like dozens of these things moving in herds, and you find them like, you know, crossing land, and you have to like get low, and it would really give credence to like the certain abilities in the game that are like stealth based, that you do more damage when you're moving in stealth, and then you can use bow and arrows to greater effect, and you know, they're silent, and if you get really good at those, you can like pick zombies off at a distance and like move quietly and crouch and move silently and like pick locks and stuff without having to drill into them. And you know, it would give a lot more weight to abilities that aren't just brute forcing everything, or like building up a fortress to survive anything, if anything comes for you. So yeah, I think it'd be cool if we did something like that at some point. Two member survival games focus on having lots of players. It's why I've been enjoying Valheim and Project Zomboid, more designed around small communities rather than giant public servers. Yeah, no, me too. I like survival games like this that you can play with other people, but can also be played by yourself. Which is why, like, Conan Exiles is sort of like, you know, piquing my interest a little bit, because there's a possibility that I could go in and play that game by myself. There's a story, and you can play it solo. You don't have to play it with other people. And I think that could be cool. Build a big old kingdom of fire. Valheim is actually pretty good, yeah. Yeah, the stealth aspect would be good, like, don't tip off the zombies, or they'll find you, etc. Yeah, and that was the thing, like, when I saw that one herd, like, moving by my building, I was, like, looking at them, and I noticed that they didn't see me, and they weren't coming towards me, they were just moving nearby. So then when I, like, hopped down, and then shot at one of them, all the rest of the zombies in the group, like, immediately turned, and then started moving towards me. So I was like, that's cool. I like that. I think that's very cool. It's a much more organic sort of zombie experience by putting in way more zombies and making it so that they're all just walkers, but there's more of them. So, like, you really have to pace yourself and you really have to be careful, or else, like, these shambling hordes, and literally just the shambling hordes will overcome you, that they're not the, like, you know, fast-running, scary zombies like you see during the Blood Moon every night kind of thing, but, like, the majority of zombies are always going to be the slower-moving ones until you get to the higher tier. Cannot wait until Project Zomboid releases its new multiplayer. Turn up the number of zombies to 11 and see if we can even survive a day in it. Dude, let me know when that happens. I think we could check that out. That'd be fun. Fuck with other teams in 7 Days to Die. I hang out near somebody's base during a Blood Moon and then just log out because the local Blood Moon difficulty doesn't go down if a player logs off. Oh my god. That sucks, dude. You could just switch it, though, to... I mean, even if you have that setting on, that's like, no, when you log out, you drop all your shit. It's like, that bag will stay there for a while. Probably through the night. So you log out and time it, wait until the next morning, log back in, pick up your shit. Done. Like, you fuck those people up if they don't have the systems to get... Superb to have an online version of Evil Genius where you have multiple players playing multiple geniuses, gives you a chance to work with or against people, even play off the forces of justice. Yeah, they did that with Dungeon Keeper, and then to a greater extent they did that with War for the Overworld, where there was, like, PvP aspects to the game where you could, you know, start taking over an enemy's base and send monsters in to fight them and, like, dig into around certain areas and stuff. Like, I thought that shit was cool. Playing against just the AI, though, was insufferable. Like, I didn't really... The mechanics really weren't built for it. It turned into a lot of just stalemates of just shooting at people, and you can't get enough money or resources to, you know, hold them off, and it just fucking bulldozes you. It sucks. But either way, tomorrow's going to be D&D on this channel here. We're getting back to the A-Team as they leave Autometh. I'll be DMing that game for those of you who don't know. We do Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition monster campaign every Thursday. Other than that, though, it's Monday to Friday, 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time that we do this stream. And, yeah, it's a good time. I don't know what we're going to be doing Friday. Probably I'm going to be doing VR chat. I'm going to get back into that. Because as you can see, we have some stretch goals down below to get custom avatars and a custom home made for VR chat to really dig into it, right? If people really want to see us, like, fudging around a whole bunch, then the extra money means that we can pay people like Qt to help design avatars and pay other people to rig them up for us. Because as much as I would love to just dive in head first and figuring out how all that stuff works, I don't care to. So I'm not going to do that. My head is filled with enough garbage already. I don't want more. Please do not fill my head with more trash. So let's go to old Dan here. What's Dan playing? Oh, he's playing Little Nightmares. Yeah. Oh, he's got a good game going. All right, so we're gonna run the credits, and then we're gonna run over and raid our boy Dan. But thank you all so much, everybody, for coming out. This has been a huge amount of fun. Thank you all for those of you who stuck with us while we were playing this game. We will be coming back to it at some point, doing like a multiplayer campaign, but playing just this is really good. I'm just enjoying it so much. I really just love 7 Days to Die. And it has been really cool for me to be able to play this game, and just like it makes me feel better, like just to play it. Like, it makes me feel good, and it satisfies all the little wonky shit in my brain. So thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you for the follows, your views, your bits and subscriptions, all your donations and love that you guys have been giving us. Whoa, there's some crazy shit going on over there. We're gonna check that out in a hot minute, but we'll see you all next time. End of line.